morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back again with our roleplay campaign. We've got some stream laws. I have to build a defensive armada. We have a massive bank of spite lobby. Oh, good sweet God. And I've got no Montu lobby left. Yep, I kind of did throw it in the wrong direction. Antoine has some lobby. Ryan, if Ryan comes back again and joins us, has some lobby. DJ, who's not even with us, has some lobby. Robert has some lobby as well, but I have no lobby left. Excellent. Who are we playing as? What is the Empire? Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are the Compact of Never Neverland. Celestial Emperor James T. Hook leads us into glory. He's blunt. Let's take a look at him. He's blunt. He's a commander. And he's a pacifist. This commander declared war on war and won the war on war about, what, 100 years ago, something like that? They are now a genome artist, ever vigilant, an enlightened ruler, and a great inventor. Alongside being charismatic, a bit of a skirmisher, and a politician. And, of course, luminary. How are they, all of these things? We have under one rule. That is the origin. I feel bad, kind of, sort of. Here's some Montu lobby. You know what, Woodman? See, I'll take it. Pity lobby is better than no lobby. That gives me 5 whole Montu lobby, so I can actually propose votes and that sort of thing. I should really get my legal notepad up. Boom. Hello, Darth Sasquatch. We currently don't... No one's proposed YouTube presidents or Twitch presidents or any of that sort of nonsense, so we're all kind of good in terms of legislative freedom. We are fanatic pacifists. Yeah. And we're also inward perfectionist. Yeah. Secret societies, which is good. We can affect change with our secret societies, and we are currently at war with neighborinos. We're not exactly losing this war, but we're not exactly winning it either. We have dealt with the northern neighbors by forcing the massive federation to go to war with them, and I'm not even sorry. They were going to kill us, and we killed them first. We've also just gone down the biomorphosis path. Spite lobby, and already planning my virtual nomad megacorp. You sick son of a gun. Alright, I'll put that in spite lobby. Fine. Fine, no problem. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. That's 342 spite lobby. Brilliant. Oh, Britjack, thank you very much. Darth Sasquatch, president. Are you proposing we have a YouTube president, a Twitch president? Are you wanting the normal Twitch presidency rules? Are you asking for different rules? What do you mean by president? I assume you're proposing a vote there, Darth Sasquatch, but also that Britjack, I see you. I appreciate you. That's another 5 Montu lobby points. Oh, yeah. Has anybody not seen the announcement about Stellaris Season 10 earlier today as well? Like, I'm assuming everyone knows what the devil's going on there. And also has possibly watched my video. If not watched my video, at least read the dev diary on it, explaining nomads and willpower, which is not internal politics, but it might be internal politics, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Question mark. It could be. And then finally, the 2 scenario packs. Again, I want to say big bonus points to the devs for those scenario packs being basically the system included in the base game, so mods can do whatever they want. Already purchased using your Paradox link. I salute you, Woodman C. Thank you for my 12%. Speaking of links, if you want to pick up the season pass or the whatchamacallit, I forget what it's called. Oh no, you can't actually buy Nomads yet. It's not out. Or you can't even pre-purchase it, I should say. Huh. Well, if you want to pick up Season 10, you can either go to the Paradox Interactive Store and use our code MONTUPLAYS, or you could just use that link. And once you use that link, anything you buy from the Paradox Interactive Store will also give 12% of your purchase towards this channel. So it also helps support the channel. If you buy something that's amazing, if you don't, no worries. You know, that's completely fine. Alrighty. How are we doing otherwise, though? Economically, kind of okay. Alert. Celestial Emperor James T. Hook. Dave Holloway, are you here again? Or am I taking over as Celestial Emperor? You want me to be president? Oh, president of what? Okay, we're having a vote to just make Montu president. Yes or no, proposed by Darth Sasquatch. I appreciate your support, and you know, in this trying time, with the enemy bearing down on our throats and necks, I really understand why you want a firm hand at the helm to defend our nation defensively. After all, isn't that what defense is all about?
Construction complete.
The question is, do I want to buy 3 indie games from small developers that actually deserve the money, or do I want to spend €50 on another Stellaris DLC and give money to Paradox? I mean, I think that would be a fair comment if you only had $50. But I don't think that most people are choosing between buying, what did you say, 3 indie games and spending money on a season pass. You know, I think that you could do a number of things, and there might be some specific people that have exactly $50 or €50 to spend. But for most people, they'll either have less disposable income or they'll have more. And if you've got more, it's not 1 Stellaris season pass or 3 indie games. It's a Stellaris season pass and 2 indie games, or maybe 5 indie games. You know, why not get 5 if you've got $100 to spend this month? But if you've only got $40 or $30 or €40, €30, then you're not even going to be able to afford the season pass anyway. Like, it's not in budget for this month. Yeah, I think it's a false equivalency there, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, that's just my feeling on that one, gut feeling. Though I think deserve is a funny comment to make as well. At the end of the day, it's important that you spend your money on the things you want to buy. So if you want to buy a season pass, you should probably do that. And if you don't want to buy a season pass, you definitely shouldn't do that. You know, if you don't like the behaviors of Paradox as a company, you need to vote with your wallet, always. Like, do we have to vote to add Twitch president? Yes, at the moment we do, Smithy Boy. You'd have to propose it. But no, I think voting with your wallet's really important. Like, if the behavior of a company is really abhorrent, really evil, really awful, I don't think you should buy their products. Completely agree on that kind of front. On the other hand, if you like the product, and this is the real problem, isn't it? If you like the product but disagree with some of the behaviors, but you do like the product and you want it, how do you reconcile that? Because it's like with Amazon. Here's a good one. I pay for Amazon Prime. I pay monthly because I like the TV shows. But I think the behavior of Amazon towards its warehouse staff is absolutely disgusting. And the treatment of Amazon workers in warehouses is subhuman and awful. You know, we shouldn't be treating anyone, forcing people to pee in bottles and basically, you know, go like, do you want to eat this month? If you do, you'll need to keep your job. And if you want to keep your job, you'll have to keep peeing in this bottle and work harder. So I don't buy, or I try not to buy, goods that are shipped from Amazon. If that makes sense. It's a you know, I do like the shows, and maybe I probably shouldn't do Amazon Prime, but I like The Boys, I like Invincible, I want to watch those shows, so you know, I'm paying for Amazon Prime for the TV service side of things. But on the other side, I really don't like what that company does in terms of its workers and the policies they've got towards that. So I try to stay away from buying shipped Amazon goods.
Construction complete.
I like music from some artists, but don't like their politics. I still listen to the music because I separate the art from the artist. So I think that that's reasonable. Like, what's his name? Oh, we got the First League home system. Nobody panic. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay, okay. Well, have we got scientists nearby? Quick, quick, quick! That's a size 25 relic world. Awesome. So, yeah, I kind of agree with that one a little more. Artists, separating artists from the art, for sure. Oh, by the way, I am now the president. Montu now has a veto because Montu is a president. Ah, it's nice being president again. I appreciate you all. So, what's his name? The guy from House of Cards. What's his name? The guy from House of Cards. I forget his name. The actor.
Diplomatic.
With all the Harvey Weinstein stuff a few years ago, it turned out that he was doing some pretty abhorrent things. Or he was accused of a lot of abhorrent things. Kevin Spacey. That's the one. Kevin Spacey. Now, as a human being, turns out Kevin Spacey might be, and I can't remember if he was convicted or not, so I'm going to say it, not going to say he definitely is, because until someone's been convicted, it's just hearsay, fine. But it turns out Kevin Spacey might be a completely abhorrent human being. Having said that, might be completely abhorrent, I can still enjoy the TV shows he's been in and the movies he's done. Because just because he's an abhorrent human being, that doesn't mean he might not also be a good actor. Now, granted, there's this whole issue of, well, do we want to support bad human beings? You know, we watch TV shows that he's in, that in theory means he's going to get tricklebacks because they keep getting posed up. I propose a vote the presidency is purely a ceremonial role. I think I might veto that, Woodmansey. I think I might just use my first veto on that one. But anyway, as I was saying, there is that whole issue of, do we want to support abhorrent humans? No. And if you've been in a TV show, anyone want to see Montu play the game with his left hand for the rest of the stream? You know, I'm something of an ambidextrous myself. But no, I don't want to do that. Please don't. Please don't. An abhorrent person, then we'll have a vehement one and an unbidden one. Oh, good God. Montu must play the game with his non-dominant hand using one Ryan lobby point. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put that on the agenda. My left hand is my non-dominant hand. Very careful, but I am something of an ambidextrous here. I've practiced that before. Ah, okay. It looks like Twitch is voting no on making the presidency a ceremonial only role. Thank you, Twitch. Is that because you also want to be presidents as well? Right, let's have a quick battle. Just a quick in and out. Home by Christmas. We're here. They've never seen it coming. Oh no. Oh no. Crown Prince Amenhotep is dead. How did he die? We've yet to determine the cause of death, but preliminary reports suggest natural causes. Really? He's only 59. Are we sure? Are we convinced? He should have lived another 100 years. +1 stability, -3 crime. Well. Ketrep, the new crown princess, will do what Amenuet could not. Anyway, TLDR on the whole, supporting artists and whatnot. On the one hand, I think it's awful. We shouldn't support bad people. But on the other hand, I think it's really bad that because one person was a complete evil son of a gun, we didn't know about this. For instance, Kevin Spacey. Why should an entire TV show and all of the people who work on that TV show basically lose their jobs? I don't think that's reasonable either. Now look at that Sven Habanis thing. We got Sven Habanenis. Look at us defending ourselves with only defensive defenders. No weapons over here. Okay, blinding grief. Democratic tendencies has been added. Ah, yes. Enables a total crackdown agenda. Start situations, reformist demands. To put an end to this situation, total crackdown. Yeah, well, I guess we'll do that then. 97 months.
Stationary asset engaged.
And some droids. And Twitch voted no 90%. YouTube voted yes 70%, meaning the answer overall is no. The answer is no. It's not a ceremonial role. And I would have vetoed it anyway. Gosh darn it. I'm right-handed, by the way, so it will be my left hand I'll be using for this. Can you have offensive defenders? Doesn't that just make them French? You know what? That's... yeah. Kevin Spacey has been acquitted in his criminal tribunal or trial and found not liable in his civil trial. But that would have only been... yeah, okay. It isn't the monster. I euthanized one guinea pig. You euthanize one guinea pig and everybody loses their mind. Or whatever it was. It had dementia. From my point of view, the guinea pig was evil. Hello, DJ. Welcome, welcome. Do you want to look what we're playing with? We're playing Fanatic Pacifists, Inward Perfectionists, Secret Societies, and I'm not allowed to have any weapons on my fleets, but it has been determined that point defense and flak are not weapons. So I'm allowed those. Thank God. We're also playing under one rule. Celestial Emperor James T. Hook took charge as a pacifist. He declared war on war and won. No, currently we're not losing the war entirely, DJ. And people that have wanted to go to war with us have suddenly found themselves at war with other people. It's in a really bizarre turn of events, like these two. Oh no! The Bavarian Accord has just declared war. One of our neighbors has declared war on the other neighbor. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Kill millions of people, no one cares. Kill one animal with dementia, and everybody loses their minds. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. It was on RimWorld. It wasn't even... death is a strong word for what happened. Like, the poor thing was basically wandering around aimless and confused, and I just saved it from more confusion. As someone who's seen firsthand how awful... let me tell the story, get him, boys. Absolutely bloody not, DJ. No. The story comes from these lips, and that's as much as we need to say. There is no further requirement for any such truth-telling or any such nonsense. Call off the operation. The paranoid tyrant trait worsens. Yeah, go on. I'm a little paranoid. Being a paranoid tyrant gives me more stability and reduces crime even more. Though, like, paranoid tyrant is unironically good. We get more stability. Yeah, we lose happiness, but so what? We just got an underground vault added to Never Neverland. Perfect. Get in here, shouts DJ. Oh, I see where you are. All right. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me just balance your audio first.
Testing, testing. This is my audio.
Ah, perfect. I've put his audio to 0. Now, DJ, feel free to tell us all with absolutely no audio volume. No, I'll put you back to normal. There you go. You should be correct now.
Wow, man. Just wow.
So I just want to add one more thing before DJ tells his story. As someone who's seen the effects of the debilitating effects of dementia firsthand on a couple of occasions, or not occasions, like for a couple of cases, I personally would like to be offed once I was wandering around aimlessly in the street with dementia. That's my opinion. And there were too many pets, and I was reducing the surplus. Yeah, go on, DJ. I'm not going to say more. I think I'm going to...
You killed a pet.
I have to play with my left hand now. Just give me a second. The computer's not actually set up for this right now.
You killed a pet.
My mouse is right-handed. Just give me a sec. Yes, it passed on Twitch with 60%, failed on YouTube with 56. Just a moment, folks. Things might be a little slower right now. Let me just... Oh, I have to play with my left hand, but no one says I have to use my left hand for transcribing laws.
You killed a pet.
I could veto this, but I don't think I will. I did kill a pet. Yeah, I'm RimWorld. But also, James had multiple pets. I didn't have any. You know, ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Your excuse is he had multiple of them.
Yeah,
so
and
I just walked into
sick.
his house. So I walked into
That's
his
entirely
house.
not true.
And
I was on the street. I was on the street.
Oh, I'm sorry. You stopped on the street and slit his guinea pig's throat.
Euthanized a sick animal.
You slit his guinea pig's throat. Did you or did you not?
I used the euthanize action. This is true. And in RimWorld, it may be that.
You just...
Are you still upset on behalf of James?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I genuinely am.
Oh
I can't believe you did that.
It had dementia. The damn thing had
dementia.
dementia.
Gave it a happy life.
No, it was like wandering confused and alone on a cold street in -5.
I mean, it was fine. Someone would have taken it home shortly.
Mm-hmm.
You could have picked it up and taken it back to its lovely warm bed.
I just wanted to do something. I thought I was like sick animal, cool, get rid. If it was a sick human, you'd be like chop its legs and arms off. That's what I thought the standard was, to be honest with you. I was quite surprised when the standard wasn't quick chop its legs and arms off.
But the difference is the difference with chopping its arms and legs off with a human is that you then install bionics to replace the things you lop off.
No, you don't. You put them on a bed and harvest their blood. I've seen you.
Oh, that's just the vampire's food.
Oh, that's
right.
Yes, that. Mm-hmm. Now all of this is deflect from the fact that DJ was taking prisoners and chopping their arms and legs off, and then keeping them in perpetual comas while he drained them of blood for the rest of their natural lives to store the blood and feed to people.
No, I wasn't. My character did no such thing.
Your character specifically wasn't. That may be true. That may be true.
That's all Bigelow. That's Erikar's character.
Yeah, fair. To be fair, the important point is, though, I did then go around and instigate a purge of all wildlife that was inside the compound.
Yes.
It wasn't just the guinea pig.
the Itakin, who is supposed to be close to.
Are they not Yatkin? I always thought. I assumed it was Yatkin. Is it Itakin? Is that how it's meant to be said?
Itakin. I think it's Itakin. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is my
I thought it was like
understanding.
yak, like yit, yak. I don't know. I just had that in my head. Fair enough.
Also, we absolutely should bring multiplayer
Council
RimWorld to
agenda
the stream,
available.
shouldn't we?
Yeah. Multiplayer RimWorld could be fun. Sorry, I'm just struggling with my left hand a little. Artifact analysis.
No, you're good.
Artifact analysis. Yes. Okay. I just had to be a bit more definite. I'm not as used.
And
I
then-
can do left-handed, but I'm just not as used to it. Oh.
Then we can name colony pets after chat, and then when you murder them,
No.
like
Murder is not a reasonable word to use there, DJ. I euthanized a sick animal. Come now.
you walked up to it in cold blood and slit its throat. You're a monster.
Yatkin, I got a jar of dirt. No, says Garanix. I don't know. What's the jar of... I mean, I get the reference, but why do Yatkin not get jars of dirt? Why would I be afraid of that? How much blood can you drink before you start to get iron poisoning?
Technological acquisition
Surely you could just eat blood forever. You wouldn't get iron poisoning, especially if it's your own blood. So I found this out the other day because I was a bit curious. I don't know what... Don't judge me, DJ. But it turns out auto-cannibalism doesn't come with the same drawbacks as actual cannibalism. The reason I was thinking about this is because I was rewatching the film Cloud Atlas based on the book. I had it on in the background the other day when I was doing child minding. And in the plot of Cloud Atlas, both the book and the movie, an important subpoint of the plot is that in the future there are clones that do most like crappy jobs, right? And
Yeah.
the clones eat food, and the food they eat is recycled dead clones of themselves. But I was like, surely
Right.
that's a problem. So I did a bit of digging onto this. Turns out, if you eat yourself, that's actually not such a problem. So it does fit. You could have a clone population who you then euthanize at the end of their working life, who then get liquidated for the protein, and you then feed that back to the remaining clone population, and it wouldn't cause like prion diseases and whatnot.
Are you okay?
What do you mean? What
Are
do
you
mean?
okay, man?
I've been playing
Like-
RimWorld a bit on and off. You know what I mean?
Do we need to have a conversation here?
No.
Like,
So it turns out
are you
auto
alright?
cannibalism is not that big a deal. Like it's more of a mental health issue than it is a medical problem, like a physical problem. Calvin said, "What the actual?" No. So just hear me out. Hear me out. I was concerned that the Cloud Atlas was not like reasonable. If the movie was like just making crap up, so I did a deep dive for a few hours into the effects of cannibalism and auto-cannibalism, and it is documented. There was a monarch or a baron in the 18th century that used to enjoy as a punishment making like servants eat themselves. Pretty awful stuff. But that means we've got we know what happens if you do it to a person. And it turns out it doesn't give you the same impacts that you get if you have like cannibalism rampant in the population.
So the answer is no. You're not okay. Cool.
You know, I'm good. I'm good.
Um,
I am A-okay. Never been better. Left-handedness.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Right, move there. Antoine has just said, let me pause the game. I'm swapping to right-handed. Make DJ the grand referee of morals and goodness for the Empire. Does that come with any powers, or is that purely ceremonial? Antoine.
I believe that comes with quite a lot of power.
Oh, you believe, DJ. You believe that, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are the streams with DJ always unhinged? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
Clearly
I'm
DJ's the
not
problem.
To hang on. I'm not to blame here.
Oh, clearly DJ is the problem. I know what you mean, chat. Right, I'm going to do total crackdown in a moment. Wait, is Dave, were you here again? Did Dave Holloway come back?
Hang on.
Oh, yeah. What?
Are you going to do a total crackdown?
Well, yeah. We've got the agenda up on the thing. Well, we just need Dave to okay it. Dave, can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down on the total crackdown? That will end. We're going to round up all these reformists and put them in prison. Apparently, they killed your son. Pretty nasty. By the way, our leader, the great celestial emperor James T. Hook, hates war so much he cut off his own hands and replaced them with hooks so he could never use a weapon ever again. Never use a gun or a sword. Instead, he's got functional hooks, which of course are non-violent.
Got ya.
And Dave has said, yes, we're A-OK on the crackdown. Boom. Let's hear their terms. Oh, we're preparing to negotiate. Yes, of course we are. So now what's going to happen is I think we're just going to murderize them.
Construction complete.
DJ decides what it implies, but it must fit the title. Holy crap.
I like this. This sounds good.
Currently, Twitch is voting yes with 60%. YouTube is voting yes with 71%. We're soon going to have a Grand Referee of Morals and Goodness. GRMG. Grumg. Right, we're at a crossroads here. James T. Hook can either give constitutional freedoms or not make any concessions, or
I don't think you should click anything until the vote ends.
or we can get rid. We can get rid entirely of the under one rule leader, then we get broken rule as our origin. And we become fanatic egalitarians. That would get rid of fanatic pacifists. I'm on board. I believe our leader may have failed us here. Twitch voted 50-50. 50% yes, 50% no. YouTube voted 71% yes. So, DJ, you are now the Grand Referee of Morals and Goodness.
Excellent. And I get to decide what that means.
Yeah, what does that do?
It means that obviously all government acts have to pass through my office.
Meaning what? You get a veto on every single act?
Yeah.
Antoine, do you think that is reasonable? He gets a veto on every law? Is that what? And sorry, the veto is only for the purposes of is it moral or not?
Yes, quite so.
Okay.
According to my definition.
So NSMSA has just proposed the Grand Referee of Morals and Goodness infinite veto power matters when morals play a role, which is basically what you've already defined. Do we even need to take that vote, or are you just saying yes, that's how it is, DJ? Because I assume that's NS. You can propose something else if you want. Only on morality or goodness.
We can do a vote, and of course, if the vote goes the wrong way, then you know we can ignore the vote.
Are you going to say it's immoral if it goes the wrong way?
Absolutely.
Oh, my sweet Jesus. Look what you've done, chat. Does morality play a role in this? Yes, of course it does, because the actions of a grand referee have very big impact on the morality of a nation. This is infinite veto power only on things where morals play a role, of course.
So everything.
Dale says DJ uses his role to give himself unlimited vetoes, saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, we need somebody to decide what's moral. Dave says give them what they want. Can we Dave? I, as president, will veto that in favor of a vote. Dave, I'm going to use my presidential veto to veto
What? Will you?
Yes.
That doesn't seem very moral of you.
Well, it's not me vetoing is not up to your discretion, sir. I'm allowed to veto.
It just doesn't seem very. It doesn't seem very moral of you.
But I am allowed to veto. Hello, Jörn.
Oh yeah. It
I
doesn't.
say boom, you get no reaction. You guys suck.
You said boot.
We didn't hear you.
Yeah, that's why I said hello, Jörn, because I was trying to bait you into saying something. You must have said something just as you connected.
Yeah, probably.
Using my left
I'm
hand is
guessing
actually
you're
getting really
talking-
tedious because I've set up my space so I don't have a space for my left hand to go, like on my desk.
Yeah.
There's too much crap, and there was a space for my right hand, but my left hand's like got it has to go in the right hand space, which means it's like over in front of me, underneath the mic and elbowing things.
So, just to clarify, Dave is the leader, right?
Dave Hollowell, yes, yeah, Dave is the Celestial Emperor James T. Hook.
Yes, right. So if he has said something, going against that would be terribly immoral.
No, but you can't veto a veto. That is a well-known fact, and as we don't have a Supreme Justice, you'll have to refer to me for all Supreme Justice and legal interpretation matters. Thank you.
You used to have a veto of a veto.
We didn't as of the we didn't recently. We recently took out veto of vetoes because it got too complicated with like tiering it.
See, now this seems like something that should go to a vote.
It might seem that way,
What
and I
power did
appreciate you.
Give Twitch chat to give back the veto.
It sounds like something that should be voted on.
Dave, you don't have a veto, I'm afraid. You're a figurehead. Damn it. Twitch has voted no on giving you the infinite veto power. YouTube's voted yes, but it's enough so that YouTube voted yes 75. No, sorry. Twitch voted no 75%, so it failed. Are you vetoing that and making it a yes, DJ?
Yes.
Are you saying that's a moral matter? We need somebody to decide what the moral matters are. We need a third wheel here. Someone has to decide what the moral matters are so DJ can then rule on vetoing it. Because otherwise it's just
I'm
like...
a very moral person.
Fortunately, we do have someone to declare
Jörn.
what moral matters are, Montu.
Jörn.
It's me.
No,
And me.
Oh, the grand referee of morals and goodness. That's you, isn't it? Yes. Okay.
I feel like I'm the most impartial person here because I do not care about the answer.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting a vote up now for Dave Hollowell to veto that veto. Yes, Dave, you don't have a veto. You've never been given a veto. You've only been given the Celestial Emperor title. You've also never asked for a veto.
Does he have the concept of a veto?
Not sure.
I think it's absolutely terrible that you're ignoring the word of our God Emperor.
No, Celestial Emperor, not God. Not God. Whoa. Make Jörn Sax a Supreme Justice. We're going to put that up for a vote. Actually, I think I might vote on that first, just because Jörn as the Supreme Justice will make the rest of this a lot easier.
The only issue with me being the Supreme Justice is that I am going to leave in 15
Yeah,
minutes.
but you can always you can pass your power on to somebody else.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I was going to say that usually the Supreme Court is only working like a third of the time anyway, so...
No. This is not American Supreme Court. This is like the Danish Supreme Court, which works, except for right now when nothing in Denmark is working.
Yeah, just period, right?
Yeah. Like my brother is trying to get citizenship at the moment. Screw that guy, right? He has been in Denmark for 12 years now or something, or 10 years, and now he's just come up to get citizenship. If he doesn't get it because he's just turned 18, he doesn't get it. He has to wait and reapply in 6 more years because of the way the system works. There's 2 different periods. You'll have to wait and reapply, like 5.
I thought it was just all of the.
Nope.
I thought it was all the government stuff right now doing it. No, it's just generally that the system sucks. I know.
Oh no, the system sucks as well, but also the government's not working. So to become a citizen in Denmark, a bill has to go through Folketinget to make anyone get citizenship. So it only happens twice a year, as far as I'm aware. And because of that, while the Danish government shut down because they're negotiating after the election who's going to be in power, nothing's going through Parliament, the Folketinget, and that means there's no new citizens, and a bunch of other things aren't working. Fun, right?
It's
Well-
actually very rare for Danish politics to be gridlocked like this.
Yeah,
And it's because it's such a narrow margin that decides who gets the power.
Vote no on making Jernzak the Supreme Justice. It's an immoral position.
I think this one is outside the realms of your morality, DJ. You can't just use your veto thing to just prevent us having a functioning legal system. That would actually be immoral.
No, we have a functioning legal system.
We do not. We need a Supreme Justice.
No, we do. The Celestial Emperor says what we do, and then we do it.
That's not how this works at all. The Celestial Emperor is and always has been more of a figurehead. The secret societies
Praise
run
be
our...
the God Emperor.
No, the secret societies run our society, DJ. That's out of DJ's
church?
hand, says Antoine. Wait, what's out of DJ's hand? Yeah, making you Supreme Justice is out of your hands. Antoine, who wrote the law to make you exist. Sorry, not make you exist. Sorry, to give you the... Yeah, you only exist thanks to Antoine's writing. You're a figment of his imagination. No, the Supreme... Oh, what's this damn position you've got called again? It's long. Grand Referee of Morals and Goodness. Okay, put that in the law book and smoke it.
I'm seeing a lot of votes for me being the Supreme Justice.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap that up here, actually.
I, of course, voted for myself as well.
78% yes on YouTube, 60% yes on Twitch. Now, there have only been 5 votes, but I think that's indicative enough. Let's end the poll there so we can move on to deal with more important things. Jörn, let's just swear you in as Supreme Justice. Do you promise to be Supreme Justice?
Yeah. I'm so Supreme.
You promise to be Supreme Justice, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. There we are. We get sworn in. Right, so...
Now, can I do a quick question, Montu?
Yeah?
Is the audio from Discord going straight to the stream so that if I muted you and DJ for a second to talk directly to the chat, you couldn't hear me, but they could hear me, right?
No, that wouldn't work. Because if you mute me, then you'd mute Discord.
Ah, damn it. Well,
so yes, it is going direct to the stream,
DJ,
but...
Could you just, take off your headphones for a second while I address...
Yeah, I can take my headphones off. I'll go get a refill. Headphones are off. I'm getting a refill quickly. And I'm going to... Before I do that, I'm going to put up a quick vote on what to do about this whole... this thing with the concessions or the... Do we want war? Or do we want to kill the leader?
Guys, do you think...
Wait, I'm not gone yet. Wait, I'm taking the headphones off. There we go. Headphones are off. Can't hear anything.
Now that Munch is gone, guys, I'm going to be real bloody corrupt, okay? So, first guy to super chat, the Federation are the good guys, will get my full power when I go off, okay?
Wow, man.
The Federation... DJ, you can't hear this. Go away.
I'm still here, but I can't hear anything.
Nothing.
I've almost put the poll up, and then I'll go get my refill.
I heard nothing.
I will corruptly pass on my power to the first person who super chats the Federation are the good guys.
You want people to lie for you.
DJ, go away. I'm the one being corrupt here, not you. It also seems like chat is not falling for my corruption. That's unfortunate. It means I actually have to do my job now.
Yeah, and I'm about to put my headphones on, just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's okay.
If you're saying anything
Chat
secret, you
isn't
should probably
gonna play
stop.
ball.
Here we go. 1 second. Headphones are coming on. 3, 2, 1. Headphones are now on. Can you
I
hear
do
me?
believe chat actually wants me to do my job, which sucks.
Yeah, of course they want you
I
to
want
do
to
your
be
job.
corrupt and all.
Like, no, what do you mean corrupt? Jörn, you've been given immense and calculable power.
Yeah, and now I want that money.
What money? What
It's not how
money?
politics work.
That's not how this works. There's no money in this place. You know, we do actually have constitutional freedoms within this nation.
Listen, all I care about is, beating the market in my stock portfolio. Can I do that as Supreme Justice? Then I'm fine.
Put DJ on the council with his correct title, the Federation are the good guys.
Oh, actually, you're just a second too slow, Anthony. David is now the Supreme Justice. I have to go, man. And unfortunately, David Woodmansey is the new Supreme Justice.
Okay.
What's
his correct title? Federation are the good guys. Okay.
No, that is not my title.
Yeah, you're on the council.
That is not my title.
Federation are the
That
good
is
guys.
not my title.
I'm afraid this falls outside the realm of morality. They're just renaming something which is a stream law. That's the deep law. That goes well beyond any in-game law stuff.
And also, even if it wasn't the law, since David Woodmansey is now the Supreme Justice, completely not through bribery, by the way.
Oh, no?
That means he can decide if it's the law or not.
I see. Could I suggest to everyone that we get rid of the Emperor? Because that would get rid of pacifism. I'm just saying, you know.
Why would we want to get rid of pacifism, though?
Wait. The nation will fracture and a civil war will begin. Right, so if we go, our leader has failed us, we actually take control of the democratic people that rise up. I see. Basically, it's civil war. We fight as the immortal James T. Hook. Not immortal, but, you know, very long-lived. Or we instead go for enough and we rise up against James T. Hook. Or we get more concessions, which is constitutional freedoms plus constitutional freedoms. Huh. Twitch has voted to give them what they want. You're going to sleep now, Woodman. Yeah. Oh, to be fair, yeah, it is almost 10. Yeah, it is almost 10. Yeah, fair.
I actually didn't know you were streaming when I went in here to annoy you.
Oh, fair.
And I just thought I'd do a quick power grab, some corruption, and then bounce.
So let me just check these numbers.
All hail Supreme Justice David, and you guys have fun.
Give them what they want has 50% and 24%, which is 74%. Get rid of the Emperor has 33% and 30%, which is 63%. No Concessions War has 46% on YouTube and 70% on Twitch, which is 63%, meaning give them what they want has won the day. There will be constitutional freedoms, and all we've actually done is get more worker and specialist happiness at the cost of a little bit of elite happiness. That's not terrible. Look at that. We've negotiated on behalf of the people, DJ. And we've removed the democratic factions entirely thanks to that. Isn't that beautiful?
No.
We have saved the Celestial Empire. You and I. And Woodmansey.
Excellent.
They said it couldn't be done. They called us madmen. But we're not.
And it is done.
And it's dumb. Yeah, very dumb. Wait, why are we running out of consumer goods? Problem. Okay. Do I have a consumer goods planet? I don't. Right. Thek Inatet will be consumer goods. Oh, I forgot to use my left hand. Damn it. It seems that Montu found a way around our plans. What way around our plans? Everything has stayed the same. There's no civil war. And also, we haven't ended up losing fanatic pacifists. I really wouldn't have minded fighting as a republic to get rid of fanatic pacifists, to be honest with you. I would have been very happy with that. Instead, we've kind of got this weird entrenched constitutional monarchy now. We've become Britain. Except with pacifism.
Rule Britannia.
Anyone else who's got a gun rules instead. Because we don't have weapons on our ships.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh my god, I hate using my left hand.
About this church.
Church, yeah.
For the
what church? The hell are you talking about?
The one for the God Emperor.
What church for the God Emperor? What are you talking about?
Well, if we have a God Emperor, then you know we need to build a church. That's how that goes, right?
Haggard has said you saw the video from the email about season 10. What? The video from the email about season 10? What's that? What's that mean? I don't. I've googled Stellaris Season 10 email and found nothing. No. There are no weapons on the ships. It has been ruled that point defense and flak is a defensive module, not a weapon, and therefore we literally have no weapons on our ships.
So how do we fight?
We don't fight. War is wrong.
That seems short-sighted.
We are fanatic pacifists, DJ.
I see.
And inward perfectionist. Maybe you just don't understand our way of life. Maybe you're a poor choice for grand morality, whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah, sorry, forgot. No, that's the completely correct thing to do because we are morally and ethically above the rest of the galaxy.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Yep.
Alert. Not
So, if, for example, somebody needed to kit out a bunch of science ships
Yeah.
with lasers for science purposes.
Oh, don't worry. We have point defense lasers.
No, they're not powerful enough.
Ah, well then I would have to draw your
The
attention to our red laser because I can't research military technologies.
But it wouldn't be a military technology if we were researching it for scientific purposes, right?
Well, unfortunately, it could be misused, so it's not moral. Couldn't do it.
But we wouldn't reuse it. We know that because of how moral we are.
I mean, your logic makes frightening sense. First, we're having a quick vote on renaming our empire to the Democratic Republic of Milky Toasts. I don't...
Milk toast.
Milk toast? What's that? Milkway toast. What is that? Something I should know what that is? I'm googling it. Timid, meek, unassertive, or spineless people derived from the 1920s. Oh my god. Be more boomer, Woodman C. Be more boomer. I've actually not heard that word before. From a comic strip in the United States. After a character, Casper Milk Toast. Maybe it's not that boomery. Maybe I've never heard the word before. I might rescind my boomer comment.
Perhaps it is you who are the boomer.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered that?
I have. By the way, Twitch is voting no with 100% of the vote. It's crazy how much Twitch are in alignment and YouTube just aren't. YouTube's like 57 yes, 43 no. Twitch is like 100% no. Always no. It is DJ. You can hear DJ in the background. We're about to vote on whether we're going to go down. After this, we're voting on if we're going to do purity, cloning, or mutation. We've already done one set of purity. I would recommend we grab one set of something else, maybe cloning. Cloning would be very good to grab at some point. This one will give us backup clone technologies. Hey. So is DJ now the supreme ruler? No, not at all. No. DJ is the grand referee of morals and goodness. Woodmansey is currently the supreme justice, and the supreme justice is Woodmansey. And I am the president. Not of chat, just the president. And Dave is Celestial Emperor James T. Hook. Say hi, Dave. I demand cloning, shouts Dave. Fair. Alright, it ended up being 55 yes, 45 no on YouTube, but it was 82 no on Twitch. The no's have it. The no's have it. Okay, focus for part 2 of biomorphosis. Purity. Cloning. or mutation. Have you seen the announcement today, DJ? I assume you have, but I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you see... So the scenario packs, really interestingly, they're making that a part of the base game. It's only the content of the scenarios that are going to be DLC, meaning that modders can use the scenario system to make scenarios for mods.
That's quite nice.
Yeah. I was like, that's big brownie points. That they could have locked it behind saying, oh, you have to buy one of these six, because the scenario packs are $6, £5. They're not exactly very expensive. They could have gone, if you own one of the scenario packs, you can use these tools. But instead, they've just given it away. Wouldn't cloning be immoral? Dave, has this vote got anything to do with morality? It's about biomorphosis and whether we're going to focus on purity, cloning, or mutation for this next bit. Dave! Woodmansey! The Supreme Leader would like us all to know that cloning is... purity is the choice that everyone should pick. So saith Celestial Emperor. We picked purity for stage 1. We should probably go cloning at some point. Currently, cloning is winning on Twitch with 60% and on YouTube with 43%. I think it's a good one. Optimized neurology is also good, but cloning getting the backup leaders could be better. Leaders with a luminary trait cannot be cloned. Ridiculous. We did not get mutagenic habitability. We got whatever the first one is in the list. Let's take a look. We got heightened attributes, which is more about, it's better for efficiency. Heightened attributes is really good. Very, very good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And cloning one on Twitch and on YouTube. Woodmansey said nothing. Our Supreme Justice has said nothing. So currently this is not a moral issue, DJ. The Supreme Justice has not said it's a moral issue, so we'll just continue. Cloning.
What? No,
What?
it is. It's clearly a moral issue.
No.
What's wrong with it?
Supreme Justice hasn't said so. We have to wait on the Supreme Justice.
Dave?
The system is perfect. The system
Construction
works.
complete.
There is nothing perfect about this.
Trust in the system, DJ.
I trust in... not you.
So, Woodmansey? So the system. Excellent.
No. I trust in the God Emperor.
Trust in me and you'll never go hungry again. How does one become the supreme ruler in future campaigns? Arc Nexus. Dave basically renamed the Emperor, and I said, do you want to be the Emperor? And he said, yeah, okay. And thus, he wasn't the Emperor at the time. At that time, he was the Captain. Just Captain Hook. And that's basically how that went. Yeah. Somebody's just declared a rivalry to us. Let's do an imposed ideology war on them. That'll fix the problem. How'd you like that for morality?
What?
So somebody rivaled us, so I made someone else declare war on them. It
Right,
solved the rivalry
right.
problem instantly.
That doesn't feel like a very moral decision.
The safety of our people isn't moral.
I just don't think that was a very moral decision.
Oh, no, but this isn't a legal thing. It's fine. As the president, I have the authority to do that. Renames DJ's position to bitching boy. Yeah, let's Woodmansey, is that a moral issue? The renaming of DJ's position to bitching boy?
Yes.
We're asking the Supreme Justice,
Technological
DJ.
acquisition successful.
You'll need to wait a moment. No, Woodmansea says no. That's not a moral issue, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah.
Dave, I will remember this.
Also, DJ, this will get rid of your title being Federation are the good guys on in game as well, just so you're aware.
Yeah, which he also gave me. I will remember this, Dave.
Let's get more code breaking. Yeah, code breaking.
Special project complete.
Secrets of the First League. First League filing office. Awesome, that's done.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we automatically get weather control systems. I like it, I like it. And it gives us anti-grav engineering as a guaranteed, so we can get to a Cumanopolis faster. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe First League might be a better, in the short term, precursor than the Cybrex. Now, Dave's going to go mental at this one. Oh, I forgot to mention, DJ. Fred is playing with me this weekend, the whole weekend.
Oh.
It's Fred and I together. So if you're mean to me, you're also mean to Fred.
I mean,
I haven't.
Do you think that's going to protect you?
I think it will provide, you know, it's more protection than being naked in the cold dark. By the way, it looks like you're about to... Yes, you are now the bitching boy. Okay. You're no longer the Grand Referee of Morals and Justice. You are bitching boy. Bitching boy. Et voilà. So the reason I'm thinking First League is really good is that currently Ring Worlds suck compared to Cumanopolis Worlds. Why do they suck? Well, you no longer get the bonus from the alloy building or the... so previously they made it so that because Ring Worlds couldn't have orbital rings, when you had the highest level of alloy building, you'd also get the bonus output to alloys and that sort of thing. They've gotten rid of that, so now your minimum output is always going to be lower on a Ring World than it is on an Cumanopolis. And the Cumanopolis worlds grant 20% resources from jobs. Ring Worlds don't. So, yeah, and Ring Worlds have fewer jobs than like a size 18 or size 17. A size 17 or greater Cumanopolis has more jobs because they have 600 jobs per district. Ring Worlds have 1,000. They're better. Fen Habanis being size 25 is equivalent to almost 2 Ringworld segments, basically. Who is this? The Lippian Galactic Sovereignty. No. Who can they fight? Repeat after me. First League is the best. If you do say, then this is Montu Lobby. If not, Spite Lobby. Repeat after me. First League is the best. No, I'm being honest when I'm starting to say I think First League might actually be the best precursor in terms of the planet. You know, the planet is better than the Ring World, possibly.
Isn't it better to get the guaranteed mega engineering, though?
Well, it doesn't guarantee mega engineering.
What? Cybrex?
Oh, wait.
Cybrex does guarantee.
Secrets of the Cybrex does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it adds an overall precursor. I would still rate that higher.
So you can guarantee mega engineering as a research option because of the weightings. Yeah. They added some extra weighting bits in, and if you build 6 citadels and 6 star bases, tier 1 star bases, what are they called? Starports, yeah. 6 starports, 6 citadels, you get a void engineer on the council, you have such a high chance of rolling it that you cannot not roll it.
Yeah.
So actually, it's
But
not as
you'd
necessary.
still get it earlier via the Cybrex, right?
Yes, you can, but the problem is, even if you get it, you can't use it, and it's to get the tier 5 technologies, i.e. the megastructure technologies. You still need to actually be at tier 5. You can't roll any further megastructures to actually build them. You can only repair a megastructure, which isn't that impactful. And given the ring world's not as good as the let me just put that in my Montu lobby.
Cute.
Delicious. Puts me up to 20. A little bit behind the spike lobby, but I'm still. Oh, by the way, DJ, you currently have 115 lobby points. I don't know if you know that, just so you're aware.
Oh, excellent.
You can propose laws. All you have to do is just type into chat like plus, and then however many lobby points you're using. 1 is enough to propose a law, and you can add to vote categories by just using the plus. And let me know when you've done it, or I'll see it, and then I'll take it away from your lobby points and add it in. Yes. That's a thing.
I'm thinking a new title for Montu of
Planetary
Pig Slayer.
alert. Blocker expunged.
Pig Slayer?
Yeah.
Oh, guinea pig. Yeah, fine. I'll wear that as a badge of honor.
You
Technological
Defeater of
acquisition
dementia.
successful.
I
You
expecto
didn't defeat
patronum
it.
the crap of that dementia out of that dementia. I'd like to point
No, you
out,
didn't.
when you're dead, you no longer have dementia because your brain doesn't function.
You're a monster. Actual monster.
Nope. I wouldn't wish dementia on anybody. Especially like
Neither would I.
yeah. Well, I
Doesn't
don't
change
want
the
it.
fact you're a monster.
Oh my goodness. You can pass the supreme justice to Antoine, but he does not have to give it back. It was an unconventional cure, that's true. Can we join the galactic community so we can at least be part of the market? Please. Please, chat. I want the galactic market. I need it. And the logical lab. Perfect. What are we waiting on right now? Oh my goodness me, I'm an idiot. Gene tailoring. We're stuck in biomorphosis situation because I forgot to do gene tailoring. Monster.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
You are a monster. We have ascertained this.
Do I have to spend a lot of money to be able to have a position on the council? No, not at all. You could rename anyone on the council that's not been named, and then if you want to be that position, you can be. So just $1 super chat. Dave is saying we should join the galactic market. Let's put it up to a vote. There's a proposal. Join the galactic market. To do that, we do have to join the community, but we could always just not vote on anything. You know?
Can we
But
even do that?
is this how they get us? Yeah, we can join the galactic community, never vote on anything, and then just be part of the market. But maybe this is how they get us. First, they come in with their products and their insidious capitalist ways, and eventually our quality of life gets so great that we have no choice but to put aside our pacifism and sign up to wars, you know, on behalf of the evils.
Technological acquisition successful.
I tell you what, using your left hand is a complete bloody nightmare for this. The main issue is I have to swap my hands over. So I've got one hand on top of the other for moving around the map. Because I use WASD to move.
Yep.
I'm not sure this is moral. This goes against our base civic. All right, it's a morality question. DJ, you have a veto on this. Should we join the galactic market to enable us to actually buy enough consumer goods to keep our population happy? We could produce them in-house, but it will take longer, and there may be some economic strife as we reach autarky.
Blocker expunged.
But joining the galactic community may have other knock-on effects. This is a morality issue. Currently, YouTube's voting yes with 77%, Twitch is voting yes with 75%. But it is a moral problem.
What does the God Emperor say?
Dave, what do you say
I
about
believe this
Dave?
is
Actually
a
proposed
decree-
it.
This is a decree from the God Emperor.
It is.
isn't
Yeah. Well, no. It was a proposal of a vote.
It's a decree from the God Emperor. Therefore, of course, it's moral.
Okay, it's moral. It's moral.
I would also like to declare that anyone who votes against this should be dragged into the street and shot.
That's not quite. That's an advisory. That's not the same. And the answer is yes, we're joining.
It would be the moral thing to do.
We've got access to the galactic market, baby.
It would be the moral thing to do because they're going against the decree of the Emperor. You cannot shoot people. My lord, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't shoot people.
apparently we can't shoot
Weapons are
people.
evil.
Apparently, we can't shoot people.
You can shout at them very angrily.
Okay, excellent. In that case, we'll hang them from the lampposts, my lord. Would that please you more?
We could do that. You could also hook them from the lampposts.
Tell me, is there a way we can like
Planetary
attach
alert.
the God
Blocker
Emperor to a
expunged.
golden throne and shut him up?
Not right now, but if you just hold on a little while, something in the region of maybe 20 years in game, we're going to get there very soon. Now there's a proposal I can only use my left hand. Okay. That means everything's gonna slow down even more. I don't want this.
Just make sure when
Council
we put
agenda
him on the
ready.
throne, we don't give him a text-to-speech device.
Yeah.
Technological
Yeah,
acquisition
don't
successful.
do that, ADJ. That would be wrong, would it?
It would be incredibly immoral to give him a text-to-speech device. It would, it would take his attention away from his important psychic duties. Yep.
Dale says, I would like to be the counselor in charge of our secret society, the title Director of Puppets.
You didn't go with Master of Puppets. It was right there.
Why Master of
Technological
Puppets?
acquisition successful.
Oh, Puppet Master.
Really? No, an album. Your
Album for
lack
what?
of cultural knowledge
band?
sometimes is
Which band? Which band?
Metallica.
Oh, Metallica.
Metallica.
I had some friends that were really into Metallica as a kid. I never, like in a teenager, I never really listened to them other than if I was listening to them with them. So I was like, yeah, okay, Metallica, cool, put it on. The words went in one ear and out the other.
I saw them in a tent one.
Huh.
Like saw them performing in a tent at Download.
Is that right, bitching boy?
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh. You will never be forgiven for that guinea pig.
The guinea pig. Oh my goodness. Get over it.
I'm gonna make guinea pig. I'm gonna reform our ideology and make guinea pigs our
Sacred animals.
holy animal. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And on our next run, I'm gonna make you play as a guinea pig farmer.
So then I'll just be murderizing them more. I'm confused. Why is
where they're our sacred animal, and so there's just more and more of them.
Can't I
But
just
you have to
release
try
them
and
into the
keep up
wild?
with
Though?
feeding them. No,
Why not?
because they're sacred.
We
We
are
have
the
to
least
offer them
diplomatically powerful empire in the entire galaxy. I've never had that before in a game. We are literally at the very bottom. It's because we've got no Minister of State, and we've got the Isolationist and Blunt. So we've got minus 50% diplo weight, and then on top of that, a further minus 25% multiplier. So we've got 75% or 50%. Why is trade negative? We joined the galactic market, and now we're about to go into debt. DJ.
Don't look at me. It was the God Emperor's decree. Why are you looking at me?
Well, you said it was moral, and now we're about to owe lots of money to massive
course
mega
of course it
corporations in the
was.
galaxy.
Of course it was moral. It was the God Emperor's decree.
Lippian Holdings are about to try and do something. Are they not already at war? Oh gosh darn it. Let's improve the ship designs by adding in a bunch of flak batteries.
Holy good God, Montu.
What?
You have 68.3 hours in RimWorld recently.
Oh, I left it running a couple of times overnight. That's not as many hours as you'd think. And I've often left it running while I've been editing or you know, I tend to leave multiple games open on the computer. It might even be open right now. It was left running all day on my computer while I was dealing with other things today. I opened up this morning for 30 minutes, and I came back at just about 20 minutes ago, and it was still open. I was like, oh yeah, that. And by the way, the answer is no. I don't only have to, I can still use my right hand for some things. It's fine. Oh, I have to have a positive economy. Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, I'm breaking the law.
Oof.
This is fine. I'll just stop buying the alloys. I've cured us. Our alloy addiction is over. The corporate masters will never win. Alright, the Empire is existing right now. That's a problem, though. Who have we got? Itzkian Harmony. Can they not... Ah, yeah, they can have a proxy war with the Lipians. Right, the Lipians want to declare war on us. Instead, they've just declared war on somebody else. It's a darn shame. Oh, they declared war on the people we're fighting. Yeah, I'm going to open my border and allow them to fly through to attack our enemy. Now, this is five-dimensional chess with brain think. What's the phrase again? I don't know. This is five-head thinking. So what we've just done is our neighbors to the south declared war on us. Our neighbors to the north are about to declare war on us. Instead, we've convinced through some weird forgery of documents that the neighbors on the south have actually declared war on the neighbors to the north somehow. And thus, our enemies will fight each other in our space and not us. Galaxy brain... Yeah, this is pod racing. Unfortunately, that was in my head as well. Why has the economy gone red again? Stupid economy.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
That is not moral. Of course it's moral. Is the survival of our species moral? Yes. As president, I have the authority to keep our species alive.
Council agenda ready.
Do I not?
So you would use a weapon?
No, never. But what I would do is come in peace. Well, I'll take strong on our own to start with. I would remind everyone how much good I've done.
Uh-huh.
A lot of good. Oodles of it.
Cool.
Yeah, even Dave Hollowell says this is how we deal with aliens. Because we don't fight aliens, we make them fight each other because fighting is wrong and aliens are evil, and thus aliens should be fighting each other with the wrong evil thing that fighting is.
That's what the God Emperor says.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I totally agree.
Paragraph 4, subsection 3 of How Not to Be a Bad Guy, written by the greatest of people.
as has been stated, if the God Emperor thinks that it's correct, then it's automatically moral.
If the God Emperor does it, it is legal. No, Celestial Emperor. You're confusing me with this now, DJ. It's Celestial Emperor.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Did I stutter?
I mean, no, but...
Did I stutter?
That's some Eldar thinking right there. Speaking of Eldar, I didn't even think of it, but the new Nomad stuff, obviously you can play Craftworld Eldar now. The one that I hadn't thought of that I'm really excited to do is a run as the Necromongers.
Fleet assets detected.
You've seen Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick, right, DJ? Right?
Yeah. A long time ago.
Fan or not a fan? Sounds like not really a fan.
It was okay. It wasn't bad, but...
Big fan of Chronicles of Riddick. You've seen Blackout, I think it's called? And the one that comes after
Technological
that?
Acquisition successful.
Pitch Black, you mean?
Pitch Black.
Is it Pitch Black?
There's two.
The first one.
I think there's two. We didn't shift ethics. Wait, how do we become fanatic xenophobe? Hold on.
What?
I didn't even notice that. I didn't do this. An event did. And I don't even remember what the event was. No. No, we've been fanatic pacifists for a while. I even checked it a few minutes ago. We didn't embrace a faction. All our factions are pacifist. So, but I guess that does mean we could have liberation wars now. Just gonna think about, we could just think about that, you know, just on a Bureau of Espionage. Yes, that would be a smart idea. Huh. I really don't know how that happened, though. That's very odd. Could we embrace one to go back? Yes, we could. We could do that, but let's be reasonable here, people. Let's be reasonable. The people clearly want the Emperor to use his hooks in glorious battle. Well, first off, we're going to have a vote for a Twitch president and a Twitch vice president.
Here we go, everyone.
Oh, what's happened there? No, it's not. Don't search all the tabs, you fool. Control A, Control C. And there is a vote to restore fanatic pacifism. Antoine has put it up. Is that a moral issue, Antoine? Thou shalt not stray from the path of pacifism. Don't worry, we're still pacifist. We're super pacifist. Look at our pacifism. We're like, who could be more pacifist than us? Nobody.
You actually discussed.
My pacifism disgusts you. Well, That says more about you than it does me, sir.
What? No.
DJ can only agree. No. Whoa, you can decide if it's a moral issue, Antoine. You cannot tell DJ how he must rule. That is beyond the rule, or that's beyond the authority of the Supreme Justice. Whoa. Thanks for the hydrate as well. Tony Beeswax, the 500 bits for Bitching Boy. Is that for Bitching Boy to be president of something, or what there? Jantoriak says, I think we should kill more people. Right, that's a bit evil, but I hear you. I hear you.
Augmentations completed.
How bizarre. We found a volcanic world that's a hellish, that has an oasis on it. Yeah, let's live there. I've not seen that before. I didn't even know they had that. There's a planet here, which is a volcanic world, but it's got hellish oasis on it. So there's a small and green continent protected by a high mountain range, and all around it, the rest of the world's on fire, but there's this one bit that's like green. Huh. Plus 30% habitability, plus 4 max districts, 20% unity from jobs, 20% society research from jobs. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
Oi, I propose a job. Don't tell me how to work it. No. But Supreme Justice is a role we've had before. We can't just make these things up on the fly. What's that, DJ?
Yep. No, it's fine.
What were you going to say? Go on, out with it.
No.
Spit it out, bitching boy.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going to have to push forwards and attack.
With what?
With our defenses fleets. Well, I say attack, sorry, that's the wrong one. We're going to have to push forwards and refly our flag from some of these star bases that have lost our flag very briefly. And the answer is yes, we're going to have YouTube and Twitch presidents. Right, let's take a moment to actually deal with this nonsense. Put that in the law statutes. We have a YouTube and a Twitch president. So, we'll keep the Twitch president as the way it's normally done. Yeah, power's red, I know, but trade is red as well. If I buy more power, problem. Actually, I could sell some alloys. That would do it. That would fix the whole thing. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we'll keep it the same. So, Twitch president and vice president. What does the vice president do, though? Does the vice president just take over if the Twitch president is unavailable or dead? Are they otherwise basically just like a pillow fluffer? Hello, Ro. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome, welcome. So, Twitch presidents stay the same as normal. The Empire did change to Fanatic Xenophobe. Don't know how. It has been proposed by Antoine to restore Fanatic Pacifism. Dave says power is red, and that's true. Let me just make it go. I can't make it go back right now because I'm doing this first, can I?
Technological acquisition
Yeah,
successful.
I could. Let's just make it all go. There we go. Look, it's all correct now. So no one needs to worry. I made it fine. So on Twitch, the Twitch president is whoever's the top monthly gifter, and VP is second in that. So iSmithyBoy is Twitch president. VP is Quantum, if Quantum's here. Otherwise, it's Just Me Nikki, if Just Me Nikki's here. Then Texan Warrior, then Plagalus, then Sci-Fi. I think Sci-Fi was here, maybe not. If no one's here, there is no VP. VP just takes over if the Twitch president is gone, I guess. And VP will have a vote in quorums and stuff if we need that. On YouTube, start nominating people to be YouTube president. And we'll have first place be president, second place, the runner-up can be the VP. Same system on Twitch, etc. So YouTube start shouting about people to be president. We'll have 4 names, hopefully. Arc Nexus says, I was interim Supreme Leader for DJ. That's true. You were in a previous stream, yes. I demonstrated my exceptional leadership there, I suppose. I nominate myself. Yeah, I thought that's where that was going. You're going to nominate Antoine as YouTube president. Okay. Antoine.
I'd like to nominate myself.
Okay. Oh, Antoine has vetoed that. Good. Not you. Not you being nominated. Shadow V2 I7I has nominated themselves. Anyone else want to nominate themselves YouTube president? Lobbying is, of course, available on this vote. It is a normal, free, and fair election. Then after this, we're going to vote on whether we want the third part of our evolutionary biomorphosis thing. Do we want imperfection remediation, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you.
How many lobby points do I have?
DJ, you have 115. You do have 115. You're not nominated, Antoine, don't worry. Dale's nominated himself. There we are. Twitch do get to vote on this as well, though. So you will be able to lobby on YouTube, but Twitch's votes still count.
Yeah.
Please present a small speech as to why you'd be the best president and or vice president, everybody. DJ, you can give your speech here while you're in voice. Everyone else just write it in, and then we'll read it out in a moment.
So, everyone, we need to remember that family is important. And,
You are the son of the Celestial Emperor, by the way.
And look, Daddy is so important. And my relationship with him is so wonderful. And obviously, it makes sense to keep the power in the family of the God Emperor of mankind. Sorry, what species are we?
We are called the Kresek Ra.
Yeah, what he said.
Kresek Ra.
Yeah, what he said. So yeah, I think that that the most important thing to remember is what's morally correct, and what is morally correct is whatever my daddy says it is.
Dale says, as director of puppets, I have ensured our secret societies do not clash and instead have instigated multiple proxy wars to the benefit of our empire. Dale just outed himself as a warmonger in his speech. Can Twitch veto this vote? No, this vote technically happens at the same time as your president is sworn in, so you don't have the right to veto yet. That would be ridiculous and unfair.
So yeah, a vote for me is a vote for Dad.
If you want to lobby DJ, now is the time. Currently, Arc Nexus is beating you on YouTube, and on Twitch, both Dale and Shadow V2I7I. And that's someone who's literally, I think that might be their first comment. Okay, let's read Shadow's speech. I think I'd be a great president because, first of all, I'm a shrimp. Second, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to corpse on that one. I think I'd be a great president because, first of all, I'm a shrimp. Secondly, I have a great track record of not making empires go boomsies, and also love bloodshed. Are you saying you love bloodshed? So we've got one person out of themselves as a warmonger. Person 2, Shadow, is possibly out of themselves as a warmonger. And do we have a speech from Dale? No, that was Dale's speech. Arc Nexus, do you have a speech? I divert my votes to DJ. I trust his leadership. Are you allowed to have 2 jobs? I don't. That's up to the Supreme Justice. Supreme Justice, are we allowed to have 2 jobs? Hello, Alpha. Do you want to come and hang out in voice? You're welcome to, if you want to come hang out with DJ and I. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-dum. I'm a shrimp, says Alpha.
So with Arc Nexus's votes, I'm winning this handily.
That's not how that works. Antoine, you can't...
That is how that works.
No. You might be voted in, and if you're voted in, that's tough. You'd end up being like a president that doesn't want to be president. You can't give votes away. You can choose... No, it's just too late. The vote's up. I don't really... and you can't veto it until you have the presidency, at which point you're president and, you know, there becomes a causal loop. You can't veto the vote that made you president because you didn't have your veto power and when that vote was completed. You only got it afterwards. And if you don't have the veto power, then you didn't veto it, and thus you're still president. DJ, just spend some lobby.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how much you need to spend. 20.
Yeah.
20 would do it.
Yeah, there you go. We'll spend 20 lobby points.
You need to write it before the vote closes in 35 seconds.
There.
Okay. Let me just deduct 20 lobby points from you. You're down to only 95. How delicious. Alright, that does mean DJ will end up winning this vote between YouTube and Twitch. And amazingly, we have a tie between... We need some more votes, otherwise Shadow and Dale are tied. Can somebody vote for either Shadow or Dale right now? Just to break this stupid tie I've got. Somebody on YouTube just click. Or on Twitch, for the love of God. No, we can't have an exact tie. Perfect. Shadows won it 23-21 on Twitch. Or on YouTube. It was even Steam between Shadow and Dale on Twitch. Alright, that does mean Shadow, you are now the VP. Shadow is the VP. DJ is president. I'm going to have to write all this down. I'm going to forget. You can't veto this, Smithy boy. You can't veto this. Do we have Quantum here? That was not a rigged election. That was a fair and free election. Daddy's son won the election. The Supreme Ruler's son won the election in a free and fair election. It's not... Look, elections are a popularity contest. It turns out he was really popular. Makes perfect sense. Quantum Reagent, Just Me Nikki, Texan Warrior, Plagueless91, or Sci-Fi, are you here? Otherwise, if you're not, anyone could gift 1 sub on Twitch and win the VP title. Twitch president is Smithy boy. No, the vice president is Shadow because they came second in the popular vote. The YouTube president is DJ. I am the president of this nation. I guess that'll be this fella. Commander of the Watch is now president. Celestial Emperor's up there. DJ is the bitching boy. Director of Papa Dale Panetier is not much. Dark Sasquatch. Gifted sub. Dark Sasquatch is now the YouTube vice president. Twitch vice president. Twitch vice president. My god, it's so confusing. Twitch VP Darth. Actually, the VPs used to have the ability to veto the presidential vetoes. we will give them that power once again. So if the presidents use their veto, you have the power to veto their veto. That's the only way that a veto can be vetoed. I don't even want to... Some of the names on Twitch, the usernames, really don't get vetted, DJ. I've just seen a gifted sub go out on Twitch. I will just DM you what the username is.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I could, like, it's a username that if I were to just read it out on Twitch, I'm pretty sure there would be Twitch-related issues. Let me just DM you this username. I was just like, okay. Intense.
Not so cool.
Ironically, is that spoken in the voice of Yoda, or is it not?
No.
Because if it's spoken in the voice of Yoda, it's actually the opposite way around. But then if it is, then it's not spoken. If it's the opposite way around, then it's not spoken in the... You know what I mean? You know, confusing. How do you propose something to me in private regarding governance? Can you DM me? Yeah, just send me a DM and it'll be fine. Right, third choice of bio. Are we going purity, cloning, or mutation? Just before I post it, I'm going to check through what they all do for everybody and read it out. Because that sounds pretty reasonable, I think. Right, you go there, you go there, you go there. So the options are, purity gives us -1 leader maximum negative traits, and we get minus 10% empire size from pops. We can also purge other species, which we could already do anyway, I suppose. If we get cloning, we'll get artificial population. So again, vat-grown species get minus 10% empire size from pops. Overall, that's just a worse version of imperfection remediation. We would get 500 amenities per genomic research facility, but that's not really much of anything. The final one is nucleotide isolation, which gives us access to bioadaptability, social pheromones, and limited regeneration as traits. Those are actually reasonable traits. They're not terrible, and we get 10% habitability from our genomic research facilities. Mutation is the most powerful option. Let me see if I can see your DM. So that one is going to be up to chat, to be honest. Let me...
I get a veto on that.
On what? On this? Why?
Apparently so.
You didn't get vetoes on the previous ones. Why are you getting? Why does he get a veto on this one? This is not the overall policy. This is just the third choice. You should ask what Daddy wants. Polls up anyway. And currently mutation is winning on YouTube. On Twitch, it's 50-50 between mutation and purity. DJ, do you have any preference here at all?
What does Daddy say?
Dave Holloway. Random numbers for the win, says Dave. I don't actually... Can you interpret the will of God? Because that didn't make any sense to me. Random numbers for the win.
Oh, that means mutation.
Ah, did it? How did you get that from random numbers for the win? Dave said it did mean mutation. What? How did you... How is... What? How are you... How did that mean that? And also, how did you understand that, DJ? Explain yourselves this instant.
Because it's obvious. How are you not understanding it? Random number generation is essentially how mutation happens, right? At a genetic level. Like, how is this difficult?
No. No, it's copying errors. Mutation is a copying error. What's that got to do with random number generation?
Well, the outcome of it is fairly random, right?
Ooh, you picked the wrong person. So I'm not even sure random exists.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't know. We don't actually fundamentally know if the universe is deterministic. If it is, then there is no such thing as random. Like, if we're just meat machines walking around and we have, like, only this weird veneer of free will over the top, we don't even know if radiation is random. We think it is, but maybe there's some underlying fundamental pattern that we're just too stupid to see. If we're going to talk about randomness.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, all right, fine. Look, on a
So
purely
you're
physical
always
level, we don't know if
predetermined.
random really exists or not, and how deep the existence
So
of random
you were
goes.
always predetermined to be a guinea pig murdering monster.
So, yes, but then morally, that doesn't allow me to abrogate responsibility, really.
Uh-huh.
Because you're always predetermined. And, well, I'm not saying that I believe that. I'm not saying that I think the universe is deterministic. I'm just saying it might be. Oh, it's not random, but random. Right. Oh, it's what I use to decide what to go with, says Dave. No. So, shit. DJ, you were right, but for the wrong reasons. Dave rolls a die, and that's how he picks which option to go with.
Ah, okay.
And this time it said mutation. Dave says mutation. Currently, Purity is winning on Twitch, but mutation is winning on YouTube.
Daddy has said mutation, so mutation is the only morally correct decision.
Mutation is currently going to win by 1%. If not, oh no, it's gone. It's going up and down. It's even right now. It's like right now there is a split vote. Why are we getting so many split votes exactly down the middle? How is radiation random? It seems pretty concrete how that works. So radiative decay is, there are 3 different types. Not to get too deep into it, but basically you've got your alpha, your beta, and your gamma, and there are some mechanisms for how bits of energy or particles are expelled from a nucleus or from an atom. And in essence, the timing between when the bits are expelled seems totally random to us. Like, the actual proper random number generators that we have, or that we think are random, unlike when we create random numbers from a computer, those are pseudo-random. Actual proper random numbers behave differently if you plot them to pseudo-random numbers. And it generally seems that the randomness of atomic decay and radiation and radiative decay seems random. But then again, how do we know that there isn't some greater determinism above this? Some extra level of mathematics that describing this decay that we don't know about? Dave says, I really have no clue on how to play Stellaris. That makes you the best Emperor we could have. By the way, DJ, Purity won. 62% on Twitch, 55% on YouTube. So are you vetoing that for mutation?
Obviously.
Ladies and gentlemen, your public vote has been vetoed in favor of mutation. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
It's what Daddy said to do.
Technological acquisition.
Who are we
successful.
to ignore the holy decree?
Can
of the
YouTube or
goddess?
Twitch VPs veto the president from the other? No, you can just veto your own. Otherwise, the point of the VP is a check and a balance.
Also, that wasn't me
Hostile fleet assets
vetoing in my
detected.
position as president. That was me vetoing
Yes,
in
as
my
moral.
position as moral.
Hostile
Yeah, I
stationary
got that
asset
one.
engaged.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost a fleet. Uh-oh. Didn't even notice.
Communications alert.
Get out of there. Right, I think at this point we're going to have to settle status quo and just accept to give up those additional systems they've asked for. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do. Border gore. I've read your full thing as well. Sorry, Artnex says, yeah, that could work. That can totally work, I suppose. This feels less like a constitutional monarchy and more of a nepotism-filled oligarchic absolute monarchy. No. There's constitutional freedoms. Concessions have been made. Stop your complaints.
Look, we're a democracy as long as that democracy always agrees with Daddy. I don't see the problem.
Acquisition successful. Situation log adjusted.
DJ doesn't see the problem.
Do you see the problem?
I can't even see. Justice is blind.
You weirdo.
Eh? Eh?
Justice isn't blind.
A Dark Sasquatch is shouting the border gore is immoral. I don't know anything about that. Is border gore immoral, DJ?
No, it shows that the aliens are fractured exactly as we believe them to be.
It's our borders that
I
are
think.
the gore.
That feels like an insult to the
Well,
God
we
Emperor.
were forced to give up 5 systems to the aliens.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
So Daddy says, close the borders. There is no problem. So there is no problem.
Close the borders, there's no problem. There we are.
Acquisition successful.
Right, we'll just close the borders to these guys then. As instructed. Job's a good one, really.
Situation log adjusted. Construction complete. Construction complete.
It's 2300 and I've literally not researched a single weapons technology.
Construction
This feels
complete.
wrong.
Have you considered like doing something about it?
And that would be evil. Oh wait, we need to vote now on
Situation
we need to vote on
log
there was a
adjusted.
proposal made a little while ago on going back to fanatic pacifist. Right, so I'm actually going to say that if we vote no on this one, we're allowed to have liberation wars and weapons. And I'm going to put that through as a proposal. 1 second. Yes, Montu spent a point of Montu lobby down to 19. Perfection. DJ can veto if he wants, says Antoine. Vast the Gilded.
What does Daddy say about this? Should we be allowing this?
I don't know. Dave, what you saying? Yes or no? I watched that video recently, guy from Saturn as well. We war on war, says Dave Hollowell. Yes, exactly. The Liberation War would allow us to enforce other people to be pacifists, meaning no more offensive wars. We could go to war on war galaxy-wide.
Construction complete.
We could even embrace
Construction complete.
Crusader spirit? No, we have to be some form of authoritarian, spiritualist, or militarist. Well, ignore that.
No, we're not doing that apparently.
YouTube and Twitch are both voting no on this one. No, we should not go back to fanatic pacifism.
Non-standard space entity.
The people are demanding. They're in the streets. They're standing up for their rights. They're saying things like, hell no, we won't go.
Special project complete.
But it sounds to me like Daddy thinks we should go back to
Acquisition
pacifism.
successful.
I think it's ineffable.
I don't.
No, you think it's effable?
I think Daddy was quite clear.
Hello, Flamester. Maybe Daddy was clear. Who can really say, you know?
Me. It's literally my job.
You, right, you. But what if it wasn't?
Who will deal with our turbulent Montu? See?
Is that a reference to what's his face? I don't know, what's his name? That King of England who was like, well, no, somebody not rid me of this troublesome priest. We didn't lose a third of our space. No, we lost 5 systems. We have 44 systems remaining. We lost around 10%. Not a problem. Dave now says yes. I assume that's a yes, it was a reference.
Yep.
What if next time a populated world falls? I don't know. I mean, I am putting bigger border defenses in.
Acquisition successful.
Daddy is in his esteemed wisdom is listening to the will of the people.
And the people have voted for no. We will have liberation wars and we will have weapons. And as our first act with this new authority, I shall research plasma throwers.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
It's always the same with you people.
You people?
Yep.
What do you mean, you people?
I mean, guinea pig killing people.
Guinea pig killing people. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And chat, the guinea pig was called Starsky, and it had a rabbit friend called Hutch, who's now all on its own.
Does Hutch not also have dementia?
May or may not have developed dementia by this point. It is also quite old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I was helping. Genome artist level
You were
3.
not.
I was helping a lot. We did well as pacifists for 100 years. Yes, and now let the liberation wars begin. Our fleets shall blot out the stars.
Oh, Gemma is home.
Say hello. Right, now we're going to vote. This is an important vote. This is on for the final tradition, all right? Are we purity-based? Are we cloning-based? Which I actually think maybe we're going to go for cloning. Or are we mutation? Don't forget about your vetoes, YouTube and Twitch presidents. You have them. I'm going to put this up.
What are we voting on, sorry?
We are voting on whether or not we want to be purity focused. Will we be cloning focused or mutation focused?
I mean, it was mutation, wasn't it? That was the will of
No. That was
God
that was for level 3. So with the biological ascension.
Yeah,
you
no. I just
focus.
assumed that was the forever answer.
No. Because last time we picked purity, and before that we picked cloning. We picked one of each.
Well, yes, but that was before, you know.
This will also
Sky
unlock
Daddy told us what to do.
So if we go for purity, we'll get biotic dominion, which is all about the ruler forcing their purity down everyone's throats. If we go for cloning, we will get hereditary continuity. So DJ, you'll no longer be the heir, but a clone of Dave will be the heir.
I don't like that one.
And then for mutational, we basically become the what's it? You know, in Foundation, the cloning, the Empire has cloning. You know, Dawn, Day, and Dusk. We become that basically. I've actually managed to do a run through where I got the leader lifespan down to 30 years, 20 years. So it was perfectly Dawn, Day, and Dusk with the hereditary rule. Just saying, really enjoyed doing that. Then there's Genomic Expansionist. So this one is all about the Emperor being... I don't know. What? Well, our work has become more efficient. I don't really understand that the Emperor does anything new, though. No, it doesn't seem so. That kind of keeps everything roughly the same, but people aren't really people anymore. They're blobs of cells that change. Oh, wow. Mutation is winning right now. Mutation is the suckiest one. What? So we're going to mutate, and then at this point, will we even know who's who?
So, unfortunately, Sky Daddy's words are difficult to understand and interpret.
He says definitely cloning.
Yeah, like I said, really ambiguous.
Sorry, are you upset that you're no longer going to be heir to the Empire, DJ?
I mean, a little bit.
You know that Celestial Emperor can't die, right?
Interestingly, Antoine Roca has said that I get a veto on this.
You do. You're not going to follow the will of... But if you don't veto, then it goes to YouTube.
No, wait. So he can't die, is what you're saying. Sky
well,
Daddy
no, he
can't die.
He can die, but if he starts dying, like... I don't like to metagame for a moment. If he does start dying, we get an event chain where we can hook him up to the Golden Throne.
Excellent. So that leaves me in the position of like Prince forever.
Well, Grand
so
Regent.
all of the advantages.
You could get Grand Regent or something.
What I'm saying is that I get all of the advantages without any of the responsibility. Are you seeing why I wouldn't want to lose this situation?
But you could just nominate yourself Grand Regent or something without being Prince. We can still nominally call you Prince while he's got a backup clone version of himself. What's the difference with him being on the Golden Throne forever and him dying every 5 minutes and getting replaced with a clone of himself?
I mean, I'd prefer him to be on the Golden Throne.
Oh, you would you? Well, we can always get to that in a moment. Anyway, cloning's winning on Twitch. On YouTube, mutation and purity are neck and neck. But mutation is winning outright overall. DJ, if you want, is it purity you might want? I don't know. If you want to live longer, you probably want purity actually, because that's going to give you 20% more leader lifespan. How long have you got left to live? You've only got 115 years left on the clock. Tick tock.
That's not very long.
What? Why have I only got 15 years left to live? That's a lot less than 115. I renamed the wrong character. Crap. I'm gonna die soon. Thank you for the hydrate, Dark Watch. So, the vote is ended. Mutation has won. Let's start by going to DJ and asking, DJ, you vetoing?
I mean,
you don't have to.
as we said, it was quite ambiguous.
It was quite ambiguous.
What Sky Daddy said.
Yeah, okay, so you're not vetoing, yeah? That's fine, we'll move on. So, next in the list, let me just bring up my list of legal powers. So, YouTube President DJ, are you vetoing as the president of YouTube? We have to go down the list of powers.
No.
Smithy Boy, are you here and are you vetoing? Oh, Quantum's back. That should mean that, yeah, Quantum is then VP again. Hello, Quantum. Smithy Boy, are you vetoing? Oh, you can't even see the vetoes. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, mine ran. I might veto. So Smithy Boy is not vetoing. Smithy Boy, are you here? You alive? Okay, I'm assuming Smithy Boy is not vetoing because they're not responded. I'm going to veto.
Oh.
The time is 9 minutes past the hour. I am instigating my presidential veto at this point, and I am choosing purity. You'll remain your title of whatever it was, and you'll also live a lot longer. But so will I. This keeps my character alive. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So I'm vetoing and saying purity.
Council agenda available.
Perfect. Right. We're going to become a biotic dominion. Amazing. So, from here on out, genetic excellence is the way forwards. Any genetic defects should be hunted down and destroyed. Let's give our people big brains, fertility, robustness, spare organs so no one dies unnaturally. We'll keep psychological infertility. We'll grab acidic vascularity again. We'll be a bit solitary. No, we won't. We'll instead take limited regeneration, and I think exotic metabolism. Yes. Perfect. You're about to be... The Superman is real, and he is Kresek Rari. Oh, I'm not paying for that. Screw that noise. Right, set this as default. Set species rights. Integrate into default subspecies. Integrate into default subspecies. Woo! I just got 30 more years leader lifespan. We've done nothing. I've got all the points from the traditions. I maxed the tradition out. We are pure. No, we're pure. Look, I've got all the points from the tradition. See? I did it. We're good. Yeah, let's get neural implants for the slaves. Lippian Holdings. Are they not in a proxy war right now? They are. They're still in a proxy war. Good.
Communications alert.
Terraform those two planets to desert worlds. Why wouldn't we? What did I miss? I don't know. Some stuff. Slavery's amoral? No, slavery's very moral. We're fanatic xenophobes. We must enslave the aliens. Are you mental?
Ship augmentations completed. Technological acquisition successful. Situation log adjusted. Technological
Set them as
acquisition
default.
successful. Ship augmentations completed.
Has that already moved everyone over to
Construction
erudite?
complete.
Yeah, your brain has been embiggened, DJ. Congratulations. And you've now got a backup clone. If you were to die, you'd be replaced by a backup clone of yourself. So that's something.
Awesome. Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Who's these people? Oh, they've done... Right, start proxy war. Haven't got anyone to proxy war on them with. We do need to vote on an ascension perk in a moment. Can we take back the Andari homeworld? We could liberate it, but we can't conquer it. We could change their ethics, or we could make them a tributary, I suppose. Would Luminary create a fortress world for me so I can better arm the people to defend the peace our great Luminary has bought? Peace be with you. Luminary, do you approve that one?
Construction complete.
Does that idea have your seal of approval? That looks fine. Oh, right, yeah. Clear these blockers. That's a thing.
Communications alert.
Eternal Vigilance is being shouted about. Right, let's do next Ascension perk. We could take Eternal Vigilance. We could also do Galactic Force Projection. Start shouting about which Ascension perk you'd like to see next. Arcology Project would be good too, but we don't necessarily need that because we do have Fen Habanis, which will become an Arcology world eventually. Defender of the Galaxy, Cosmogenesis, Archeo Engineers, all are possible. Mastery of Nature I'm seeing. Internal Vigilance. Ooh. Any other ideas? All I'm seeing so far is Mastery of Nature and Eternal Vigilance. Come on, people. Yeah, very excited about the Nomads, though.
Situation log adjusted.
I'm more excited about ideologies, to be perfectly honest with you. Jennifer, hello, welcome here. I hope you enjoy your day. I love watching your content. Use this.
Construction complete.
Use this so someone can enjoy
Technological
season 10.
acquisition Successful.
Okay. Well, use this so someone can enjoy season 10. Are you asking me to buy someone season 10? Is that what that means? I'm so confused. Because that's the price of season 10. I don't even have access to season 10. For obvious reasons. Because they haven't actually made it yet, probably. But what are you trying to say, Jennifer? But also, thank you for your support. But what else am I seeing? Enigmatic Engineering and Cosmogenesis. Cool. Use it for my season 10. Thank you very much. Yeah, so ironically, I still have to buy all the DLC, even if Paradox give me the DLC. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Why do I have to do that? DJ, do you know I have to buy all the DLC, even if Paradox give me the DLC?
No.
So under Danish consumer law, if I don't purchase the product myself, everything I ever do, like as in if it's gifted to me by the company, anything I create about it will count as advertising. Everything would count as advertising. Every single video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And for obvious reasons, that would be a pain in the butt. So thank you very much, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm not UK based, so I don't have to put hashtag ad on everything. Thank goodness. But oh my god, so many exotic gases.
Planetary
Wow, okay.
alert. Blocker
Council
expunged.
agenda ready.
We seem to be having some economic issues briefly. Just let me fix this. That's annoying. Right, that should fix the economy, maybe? Yes! Oh, not quite.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, damn it. Right. Give me some mines. I would love to have some income of I haven't even got exotic gas technology right now. Ooh, Cosmogenesis is winning on YouTube with 44%, but it had 0% of the vote on Twitch. There's no way it's going to win overall. Twitch, YouTube, don't worry, Twitch has your back.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
Damn it, need more exotic gases. Oh, right, as I turn my species into more and more of this, they've got the exotic metabolism. Yeah, okay, that's problematic. We also have a new civic to take in a moment. Get rid of that. Stop buying so much of this. Right, the economy has stabilized. Just about. Cosmogenesis won on Twitch and on YouTube. How do you lobby? Basically lobbying for every $1 of super chat or every 100 bits. You can add 1% to the vote category of your choice. Arc Nexus, you don't have a veto. It's up first. It's up to DJ. Is this a moral issue? Is this a moral issue, Antoine? That's the question I first have to ask. If it is, DJ has unlimited veto. DJ can veto. Okay, so we've just voted on our 4th Ascension perk. Cosmogenesis was selected, which is a crisis pass. This is a moral issue. Would you like to veto this?
Now, let me think what Daddy would want.
Whiskey is saying Cosmo is highly moral.
Why is it highly moral? Argue your point.
They can clean up the whole galaxy. And if we can't clean up, go somewhere else, I think it's being argued. We could take Cosmogenesis, but not leave the galaxy. We could just get the space-altering technologies. Here's a weird fact for you. Did you know if you pick Cosmogenesis and then also pick Enigmatic Engineering, you instantly get access to every single Fallen Empire building in the game?
Interesting.
As a tech research option. You can't just build it all straight away, but you don't have to get to the bottom of Cosmogenesis. You can just get all of the Fallen Empire power pretty quickly. So, Golden Egg Van, that is from the... You need to get the mod. I'm pretty sure you need Gigastructures mod to get attack moons, attack worlds. You want to get Gigastructures, then you can get it. Without the Gigastructures mod, you can't get attack worlds and moons and that sort of thing.
See, I'm not hearing from Dad about this.
Dave is uncomfortable. You could just not veto this and pass it over to the YouTube president to make a decision.
Yeah. That seems
okay.
sensible.
DJ, as YouTube president, would you like to veto this?
So, I'm being advised to veto it.
By people just by people shouting at you.
Yeah.
Arcanexus allegedly has your best interests. Now, I'm not sure they're your best interests, but they are interests. He does have... Arcanexus does have interests. I can confirm that.
Yeah. Do you know what? This sounds fun.
Twitch president, Smithy Boy, are you vetoing? Dave saying, should we destroy the universe? Question mark. Cosmogenesis and Inward Perfection make no sense, says Antoine Rocker. Does it not? Inward Perfection is like, everyone else sucks. Cosmogenesis is like, everyone else sucks super bad, I'm leaving. Aren't they just two sides of the same coin? Aren't they the same side of the same coin? You start Inward Perfectionist, you decide the galaxy is so awful that in fact you're going to change it and leave. You do have the mod Golden Egg Van. That's odd. I haven't played Gigastructures in a little while. So you need to have Mega Engineering, and then you need the specific Ascension perks to get... You need Stellar Manipulation for Plasma, or Tetradimensional Engineering Technology for Planetary Mass, apparently. That's what I'm seeing. You need Stellar Manipulation for Star-based structures, Tetradimensional for planetary structures. You have to take Gigastructural Constructs Ascension perk, apparently. Is any of that helping you? Well, I can't veto this. And Smithy Boy's saying silent. DJ has not vetoed it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking Cosmogenesis. It's happened. Prepare yourselves. 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Situation log adjusted.
Now we need to pick a tradition. Everyone start spamming me with which tradition you'd like. We could do pretty much any of them at this point except domestication. And then after that we'll pick a civic. We don't need to be the custodian. I'm seeing politics being mentioned. I'm seeing supremacy being mentioned. The Khan has just warmed up. Statecraft is being shouted about, and prosperity. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Khan. We already have fortification. We already have fortification. It was our second policy. We have nowhere near the military strength to hold off this Grand Admiral Khan, though. Like, don't even kid yourselves. You want to put up a vote to rename my role to Great Yuggoloth? What on earth is a Yuggoloth? Oh, the elite mastermind manipulators from D&D. Okay. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of the Pulsadors. Where are the Pulsadors? Oh, brilliant. They're the people on our border. Well, this is fortuitous, isn't it? Okay, so they've unified under a single great Khan, the mysterious warlord, who according to some accounts is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Pulsador factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Pulsadorans are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. And they're, as I said, right there. DJ, I think we might need to bend the knee.
Would that be the moral thing to do?
What would you prefer to die? Or fight? We're pacifists. Should we be fighting? We can't use our secret societies on the Khan. They've unified in such a way that they literally, like, they just do what the Khan says, and he's psychic. He's the mule. The Foundation.
Yeah.
We're the second, like, our secret societies in a lot of ways is second Foundation, right? And somehow we can't hurt the mule. Don't tell me how, but we can't. Have you seen season 3 yet?
No,
What?
I still haven't. I
Are you?
just haven't got around to watching it yet.
What is wrong with you? Go and watch season 3 immediately, so I can talk to you about it. I realize we still haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I do need to watch it. I am aware of this.
Right, I am going to the little lizard's room for a moment. I'll be right back. You've got the you can say hi to chat and whatnot.
Hi, chat. I'm being left in charge, which is probably a terrible idea. How is everybody? Is everyone having a nice day? Somehow I'm to blame for this mess. You're certain of it, Dale. How am I to blame? How am I to blame? I didn't do this.
You know, I have to kind of concur with that, DJ. Once you arrived, things did start going precipitously downhill. All this power flowed out from your father into a number of... We've got 3 separate presidents, a chief justice, 2 vice presidents, and what are you? The whipping boy, the big moral authority on stuff. And since we've had all this like decentralization of supreme power, everything seems to have gone wrong. That we're about to be whipped by a car.
How's that my fault?
I'm arguing for correlation rather than specifically causation, but you know, it still counts. And supremacy has won. DJ, is this a moral issue, Antoine? You didn't veto correctly, says Antoine, apparently. And I Smithy Boy, are you here? Are you here?
I didn't.
And otherwise, DJ, you vetoing this with your YouTube veto. I mean, supremacy is what's won, but we can't. It's not exactly like it's going to be enough to save us. You vetoing? I Smithy Boy, you vetoing? Anybody vetoing? No. Right. All right.
Supremacy feels wrong.
Supremacy
does not feel.
Prosperity was the number 2 choice. Traditions are moral issues. Yeah, you can infinite veto this one apparently.
Yeah, I think I don't like this one. We're vetoing this. I don't think Daddy would be approval.
You don't think Daddy would be approval?
No, I don't think he would be approval.
And instead, are we taking prosperity, which was the number 2 choice?
That seems right. Yeah.
Okay.
Council agenda available.
We are now prosperous and free. The Khan has risen up. I propose we surrender.
I mean, if it's that or dying, then I suppose so.
Sorry, no. I propose we don't fight the Khan, is my proposal. And the only way to not fight him is to pay taxes. Taxes are probably much more moral than war, don't you think?
Sure.
And the voting options are... Twitch, as ever, your option was going to be cut off a bit, but the top one is yeah, war bad, and the bottom one is no taxation without representation. A vote of no confidence to remove the president. I also... Oh, we need to... Sorry, there's been a renaming of my title. Needs to go on the agenda first. My role is going to be renamed the Great Yugoloth. And then after that, we'll have a thing to no confidence in the president. Which of President Mao? Is that President Montu, President DJ, or President... Or I Smithy Boy, President of Twitch?
What did I do?
I don't know. The Khan has just emailed us with an address. Emailed? What the fuck? No, they've just contacted us. Emailed. Oh my god. I am Hobayoz, Great Khan of the Pulsador Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. The dark era where Pulsadors would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or a misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. This Great Khan has solemnly promised his people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of the Pulsador species in the annals of galactic history. For those who would stand in his way, know this. He will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of his people. If you oppose him, the Pulsador Horde will grind you into dust. Oh, it's DJ. Okay, DJ, you're about to get a vote of no confidence in you.
What? Why?
As YouTube president. It's been proposed. It's on the agenda list.
What did I do wrong?
So Twitch is voting yes, war is bad. YouTube is voting no. Is voting no. No taxation without representation. YouTube is voting that we fight. Okay. I guess I'll marshal the entire fleet. While this is going, wait, are those the space balls from the last game? No, yeah, they are actually. No. Oh yeah, wait, is that who we played last time? Is it? I can't. I think it is actually. Yeah. It's not very pacifist of YouTube, is it? No, it's not very pacifist. Maybe they'll go south. You know, maybe they'll know how great and righteous we are, and they'll go south.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered. Alert.
No.
Hostile fleet assets detected.
They're in our systems. The Horde are here. 44,000. We currently have 4,000. So one of their fleets outpaces ours 10-1. Perfect.
Alert. Hostile fleet.
And they've got a 20k fleet. That's a little more deal. We can deal with that a little better. Oh, no, and a 33k fleet. And there's the Chosen of the Great Khan, 110,000 fleet power. Remember Thermopylae? It is doable. Okay. Yes. Yes. Interesting. Yes. Thermopylae. We'll just channel that in a Spartan slave owning thing, and I'm sure that'll fix everything. Let me just channel my inner love of Thermopylae to get this sorted out. Yes, perfect. The solution was never as simple as it is right now. Stupid me. Where are those defensive fleets? They are en route. So they're coming up. They're in the Lando system right now. Each of our fleets will be there in about a year and a half, give or take. They're not exactly the fastest ships in the universe. They have a tier 2 hyperdrive, but only tier 1 chemical thrusters. And we've got some red lasers and tier 1 pickets. And we are 100 years into the game. Yeah. Oh, Eisenhorn. Yeah, the Spartans lost at Thermopylae. Eisenhorn, why would I remember Thermopylae? Because the Spartans lost there. Dale says that as director of puppets, I feel like we've lost control of this situation. Very true. Let's end the poll there. YouTube's voted no. Twitch has voted yes. YouTube 55%, Twitch 67%. So that does mean the yes has it. The yes has it on average. DJ. Oh, actually, Antoine, is this a moral issue? Well, the Spartans won the war alongside a combination of Greek, other Athenians and other Greek forces. They didn't win it by themselves. And we don't really have a galaxy standing around us. This is a moral issue. DJ, you vetoing the surrender?
No.
Is the YouTube president vetoing the surrender? That's you again, DJ, as YouTube president.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Other hat.
no.
Also no. Smithy
Yeah.
Boy, are you here? Are you vetoing? I don't think Smithy Boy's here anymore. Quantum, we're going to swear you in as YouTube president. Quantum, you're now YouTube president. Who's here as VP for YouTube? For Twitch even. Sorry, Twitch president. I meant Twitch president. Sorry, DJ. Darth Sasquatch, you're still here, right? Darth, you can be Twitch VP if you're still here. Right. Quantum, are you vetoing the vote of Twitch that voted to surrender? I assume not. But, Arcanexus says, swear me in, I got the most votes. No, you're VP, you're not Twitch president. Darth is here, hi, you're VP. The VP can veto the president. Quantum says veto surrender, so you don't want to surrender. Okay, I will note the time.
We're dead.
Not necessarily, because the Twitch vice president, Darth Sasquatch, can veto Quantum's veto. The presidential veto. That's the point of the VP is a balancing act for the president. It does return the Twitch president's veto to be used in future, and yeah, there's a cooldown on that one. So, Darth, are you vetoing Quantum's veto? Thus giving Quantum his veto back. It's a complicated legal system. I'll have to draw charts again at some point to get into how this is all working. I veto, said Darth. We surrender. Cool. Which means that instead of the Twitch president getting the veto, it's the VP because they veto the veto. And thus we do finally surrender. 30% energy, 30% mineral, 30% food, 30% nav cap. It's disgusting, but it's necessary. The Horde has established a base in Netton. It's just good business. All praise the Horde. Chief Pre-Center T. James T. Hook has appeared on every screen across the Empire, and our population awaits the address. He is silent. The newsfeed shows the signing of the Compact of Never Neverland's contract of vassalization. Despite our trust in the Luminaries' rule, this moment signifies an undeniable setback for our civilization. He does say that we're only using them, though, so it's fine. And the economy is just completely red. There's nothing I can do about that, I don't think. Or maybe I can. Hold up. Hold the phone.
Technological acquisition successful.
Here we go. I have saved the economy. They said it wasn't possible, but I did it. Me. Me. Actually, do we have anything? Crystal mines, yeah, fine. Whatever. Rebel. I mean, we can't do that until at least a year later. Well, it's could have been worse. Could have been worse. Don't yet know how it could have been worse, but I'm sure it could have been worse. Yeah, look. The Khan is taking space from others.
That's how it could have been worse.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
could have been us.
Yeah, that could have been us. The Bavarian Accord could have been dying like we are. Let's start a proxy war to finish somebody off. Let's see. Do I not have a spy network with these guys? Oh no, I don't.
Right, I must vanish. It is late.
See you. Are you passing your power on to anyone in the chat?
Yeah, I will pass it on to Arc Nexus.
All of your powers, or just the YouTube presidency stuff?
YouTube presidency to Arc Nexus and the moral guide to Antoine.
And moral guide to Anton. So Anton's now Justice of the Peace and moral guide. Cool. Sorry, bitching boy.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Excellent, excellent.
Right.
Now, see. Good night, DJ. See you soon. Right. Are we?
Too
Do you want to withdraw your vote of no confidence, Mal, in DJ? Because DJ's actually just left. First, though, which should our third civic be? We could take Agrarian Idol, Aristocratic Elite. There's a host of different things we could do, actually. Okay, you're withdrawing it. Fine. Mal, I'm going to give you your lobby points back. Oh, not there. Nihilistic acquisition is not a civic, Darth Sasquatch, so we can't do that. But yeah, fair enough. Experimental sentencing, is that available to us? It is available to us. Okay. Can we stroll through the list? Yes, heroic past, masterful crafters, merchant guilds, philosopher king, police state, selective kinship, vaults of knowledge, pleasure seekers, masterful crafters, feudal society, civil education, aristocratic elite, agrarian idol, Byzantine bureaucracy, a bunch of things. So, the problem with experimental sentencing was the issue that slavery used to have in terms of faction output being so diminished. And until you got up to the ridiculous late game numbers that have now been fixed, because it used to be you get almost infinite research from it, which was broken and bugged, right? Until you got to that point, though, it kind of sucked. Now, it does kind of suck. Because you can't get to infinite. They've kind of demolished the way it worked. You're right, it wasn't bugged. It was poorly created in terms of thinking about asymptotic behaviors, as in as you get to infinity, or as you get compounding certain numbers and certain numerical advantages. That was the issue with it. What is the raiding one? We don't have a raiding civic we can take right now. Yeah, that behavior. Action got to 100k research by year 100. Yeah, that behavior was not intentional by the devs. That's why they've nerfed it. That's why they changed its behavior, because it shouldn't. They didn't want job stacking to exist like that. What am I seeing? I am seeing environmentalist. Could we do that? We could do environmentalist. I am seeing genetic identification. Is that an option? So environmentalist is all about the ranger lodges. Genetic identification is possible. Gives us more encryption. And it would work from an RP. Somebody's saying I want to be a noble. That would be aristocratic elite. Cutthroat politics. Okay, we'll change that to cutthroat politics, Dark Sasquatch. That gets it on the bill. Oh, you've added in heroic past. All right, Dave. That means it will be on the agenda list. I will replace environmentalist with it. So civic comes through. Genetic identification goes there. Action got so powerful in vanilla that he could have beaten max difficulty block ats from Gigas. Fair. Yeah, no, so he played, didn't he? He played for like a week into like the year 20. I think it was like the year 3000, 3500 or something. Like it really went on. Or maybe it was 2900. I can't even remember. And in essence, because of that overflow, he just kept running it until let's see how it goes. 3850. Yeah, he said it took him a week to get there. Because of that overflow. Not an overflow, sorry. Because of the stacking, it just got so ridiculously high, and that's why they've retooled it to be more what they intended it to be. The get more jobs and more output as population breaks things, and that's why they've gotten rid of most of those. Currently, basically it's all to play for in terms of votes. No one's really voted on Twitch. Don't forget to vote. He beat every 25 times crisis with a single ship. Yeah. I mean, when you've got that many repeatables, if you've got like 500 repeatables, your ships become insane. Completely insane.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Sorry, we just had a little waker upper. Heroic Pass would still be in line with RP. It was like 10,000. Oh, yeah, fine. However many it was. I mean, basically, once you're at that level where your research is so high that it's one a month, it's number of months, isn't it? So, sure. Way more than 500.
Construction complete.
Right, let's grab some of that. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Some of that. Upgrade you. Currently, Cutthroat Politics is winning on Twitch. Oh, Heroic Past is on the docket twice. Sorry, that's true. The second Heroic Past is meant to be genetic identification. Apologies. Right, I'm going to redo the vote on Twitch. I'll just redo it. I'll put it up again. There we go.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we'll get Fleet Supremacy, Combat Doctrine. Perfect. I can't believe the economy is technically functioning.
Sponge. Construction complete.
Can I switch to Xenophile Advisor voice, please? No. I cannot. This is our robot helper. Genetic identification is now winning on Twitch and on YouTube. Okay, that makes more sense.
Technological acquisition successful.
It would be really great if I had some way of making exotics. Like, really good.
Construction complete.
Oh! Oh, that's just us. Oh! Look! Look! We can get our space back! The Horde has given us our space back. Isn't that lovely? Everybody, some people said bad things about the Horde. They were liars and fools. And the atomic clock has just turned this planet into a Gaia world. Oh, praise be. Praise be.
Communications alert.
What the hell are you doing? No, that's rude. Horde, go and get our space back this instant. I feel like actually what's happening here is what was always meant to happen. Oh wait, the Horde is stealing some of it.
Successful.
Oops. Damn it.
Planetary alert. Blocker expunged.
Genetic identification has won the day. Let's lock that in. Have you been recently biochipped, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure you do get biochipped.
Acquisition successful.
Head of research, bitching boy. Indexer, yes, an indexer and a director of puppets. Right, next up on the agenda is rename my role to the Great Yugoloth. How did they get over there? Well, they just went this way. Oop. Oh, those folks went that way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, Khan. Go and fight them. Annoyingly, if I was just a little bit faster, we'd have retaken that, but... Ah, perfect. They're wiping it out.
Technological acquisition successful.
And then they've gone back. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. And now they're attacking more. We're just going to follow them. We're just going to follow them, and this is how we take our space. We have timed this perfectly. The secret failure of our nation was actually a great success. Oh, yes! Look at them go! Look at them go! It just works. It just works, chat. And if they go north as well, we can take the northern stuff too. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes.
Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Right, upgrade there, upgrade here,
Construction
upgrade
complete.
there. Has anyone noticed how things have suddenly started going our way now that DJ is gone? You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but now you've mentioned it.
Construction complete.
We're reclaiming lost territory. I mean, we've lost Lessia. One system has been overtaken. It's a shame. It's a bit of a shame, but we're going to get back this continental world, and I'm now the Great Yuggaloth. Okay.
Technological acquisition successful. System survey complete.
Take astral harvesting. Gene clinics as well.
Construction complete.
You come over this way. We're going to have to be fast if we want to retake. We're just going to yes, Khan.
Complete.
Yes, this is actually the great expansion. I didn't even know we needed this. Oh my goodness me, yes.
Acquisition successful.
My title doesn't say I'm the bad guy. That's entirely not true, Antoine. What a lie. What a lie. It says I'm the bestest of best good guys ever.
Construction complete.
I actually think they might have it. Yeah, they've got it. Damn it.
Planetary settlement
They're ahead by like
procedure
moments. Literally moments ahead of us. Oh well. Well, we lost a planet, but we gained more back here, so that's what's important. Oh wow, they're really pushing west. Good lord. Kelazan Republic are over there. Can I even start any proxy wars? Right, these folks can apparently do proxy wars, but I need somebody in their nation influencing them. Oh, I found Sol. Okay, it's now called Flems, and there's no humans living on it.
Council agenda ready.
Construction
And it's an ocean world. What the hell kind of a cursed universe is this? Wait, that's not really Sol. Hold on. Wait, yes it is. Sol 4. Yeah, that is Sol.
Technological
That is Sol. What?
acquisition Successful.
What's happened here? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, we ran out of exotic gases. That's a minor issue. Aren't we research? Didn't we just research something exotic gas related though? I feel like we did. Yeah, there it is. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Things are negative. Can I make them positive? Oh, yeah, I could get rid of that. Sell more alloys on the market. That works. Buy 50 more. Let's call it 60. And 1.
Technological
Yeah, okay, I greened it up.
acquisition successful. Construction complete.
Oh my god, we're just following the Khan and take, take, take. It's so beautiful. Khan, you're our man. If you can't do it, no one can. Oh, that's fun. Even some of our crazy leaders got backup clones now. I like that.
Technological acquisition successful. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construct.
Okay, let's grab Dyson swarms.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Positronic AI or Singularity Processor. Unironically, Singularity Processor is now better because we can still research Positronic AI, and this one doesn't give a debuff. So always, I'm going to take Singularity Processor now. Is Chain of Command the best Picard episode? No, I am a fan of the Inner Light.
Council
I'm an
agenda
Inner Light
available.
fan. Love the Inner Light. I weep at that move at that episode.
System survey complete.
Why are you not surveying? Oh, I told you to go and survey. Damn it.
Special project. Situation log adjusted.
We would not take the life of another in order to save our own lives. That has been demonstrated numerous times, and that's what I just told Azarin.
Construction complete.
Gotta be quicker, gotta be quicker, gotta be quicker. I don't think we'll do it in time. Damn it, we were lost on the expansion on this route. The border gore is too strong. Nah, we lost it. We're still going to get it over here. Ooh, and there's the library. Amazing. I just picked some things there. I picked what I thought our empire would choose.
System
You
survey
know, not
complete.
killing people, for example. Yes, Astro Creator Azrin, we would have you aboard. Thank you. Welcome. And you know what? You're so smart.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ah, no, we got everyone on the council's already full. Ah, perfect. I can stop buying as much of this. Bring that up and that up. Inner Light is great, but I think Family deserves to be in the conversation of best Picard episode. What happens in Family? You'll have to remind me of the plot of that one. I can't remember. Can't remember what happens in that one.
Technological acquisition successful.
Huh. Yeah. Humiliation proxy war. Go on. You can fight these guys. Oh, the Pulsador and a Horde are pushing south very quickly. What's the largest world in our space? Probably Jupiter, right? No.
Technological
Wait.
acquisition successful.
Probably this gas giant.
Construction complete.
So with Azarin, we can turn
Situation
stuff into
log
Gaia worlds.
adjusted.
I'm thinking we turn. Oh no, it has to be a it can't be gas giants. It has to actually be an existing world, doesn't it? Some people are fighting back against the Khan. This is great for us, because it means we've now got the ability to take this system.
Construction complete.
And I think, yes, I will take the system. Thank you very much. Oh, there's the Khan. Let's go there and survey that. Sell more food. Buy less energy. That should
Construction
rebalance us.
complete.
Maybe. Perfection.
Construction complete.
The borders must expand to meet the needs of our ever-expanding borders. Oh, it's minerals that became the problem. I see. It's alright. The Khan will eventually die of old age. Probably.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Technological
Picard goes back to Earth after
successful.
being deborged and spends time with his family. It also introduces
Planetary
Worf's parents and has Jack
settlement
Crusher's
procedure
message to Wesley.
initiated.
So, really? That episode... Oh my, Picard must be the most English Frenchman in the entire universe. It's a complicated one emotionally, but I
Construction
didn't find it
complete.
that gripping. Compared to some of the other ones, like Inner Light. To be honest. Oh, they're choosing to die. Oh, is the Khan gonna win? Yeah, the Khan has annihilated them. What kind of a megastructure is that? A Dyson swarm? Oh, I could enjoy a Dyson swarm, you know? Yeah, why not? I'll have that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's all going wrong for them.
Technological act.
The Bavarian Accord just died. Holy crap on a cracker.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Hollow says, been watching at work with boss, lol. Fair enough, Hollow. What's your boss doing? And are they enjoying it? Shaka, when the walls fell. Oh yeah, Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. That's a good one. Q, I actually, my favorite episodes definitely aren't the Q ones. Q's a bit too, I can do anything. It does give me a bit of disconnect. Uh-oh. Chief Pre-Centaur, no longer Celestial Emperor, James T. Hook, has appeared on every screen across the Empire. Our population is waiting for the address to begin. Hello, Super Kresekra. This is because he's really old, so it's my old voice. Today, I want you to know I am filled with pride. As a people, we have come together and, despite differences, ventured into the What? Built new worlds, reached heights of ingenuity. I want to acknowledge your sacrifice. I want. And then the chief pre-center, James T. Hook, suddenly staggers out of view. What is going on? What is happening? Chief Pre-Center, no! The news did not take long to spread among the population. Chief Pre-Center James T. Hook is dying. While the cause of this mysterious illness remains unknown, it does not appear to be immediately terminal. Ark, as moral arbiter, are we going to do something about this? And technically you're DJ's character right now, so the son. Do you want to save your dad right now? Or are we going to give them the rest they deserve? I assume we're going to do something about this, right? Right? Who watches the Watchers episode? You have to remind me. Episode titles, I never remember the episode. I've seen the episodes multiple times, but I never remember the episodes. Let's not forget here, if we make Dad rest, we lose access to 25% pop upkeep, which would cripple our economy, because I'm spending a lot on those exotic gases. And then also the organic species trait points. He bought the game. He's a big space game guy and didn't know about Stellaris. Ooh, I hope he used our link for referrals? What's it called? Referrals? Is that the word I'm looking for? No, affiliate link. Because if you buy anything from the Paradox Interactive Store, including Season 10, 12% kickback goes to us. Woo! Thank you very much. If you've used it. If you haven't, don't worry about it. You're both upper management. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is very much a management-style game. I worked in process automation for a little while, and this is all about the automation of processes. Yeah, working out how processes work and making them work better. I didn't love process automation, good God. Basically, it was brain hell. But, yeah, Golden Throne time for the leader. That's what I'm thinking, too. We must think about doing something. We can either build a giant apparatus or prepare clone bats. You know what? I'm going to save here. I'm going to take a save. And we're going to continue this tomorrow, because we're coming back again tomorrow. We're at year 23 now. It's pretty far along, and we've been going for 3.5 hours or so. I'm going to bring us back in tomorrow, where we can then vote on this tomorrow at the start of next stream. I will put a redirect on to tomorrow's stream. If you're watching right now... Yeah, first one is non-ascension path. Basically, build the Golden Throne and strap him up to it. Second one is make a bajillion clones of him. This is going to be the cliffhanger. Are we building a golden throne, or are we building clone vacs? The card takes an arrow to the shoulder. Oh yeah, no, I do like that one. I do like that one. That is a good one. Who watches the watches? Yes, yes, yes. With the pre-FTLs. It's the one with the it's a Prime Directive episode. I love the Prime Directive episodes, to be honest. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hollow, thank you for your support. Thank you everyone for your support today. Don't forget, if you want to pick up Stellaris Season 10, you can use our link and get some discount. Yeah, are we going down the Warhammer path or the Foundation path? That's the question we're going to continue with tomorrow. Until then, though, I've been Montu. You've all been wonderful. Good night.